Montoya, por favor!
Por favor.
Yo quiero! Yo quiero!
I hadn't seen that till just now.
I was-
It was very funny.
I was bringing Indrid up to speed on
Yeah.
Tentazione Ilando.
Lando.
Ilando de
Montoya,
Tentazione. Por favor! Montoya, por favor! If you haven't seen that, I don't know how you managed to avoid having Montoya, por favor on your X app timeline this weekend, but
All my shit is detractor.
Cinema.
So here,
absolute cinema.
I just linked it. Oh.
Yeah, I try.
Hi.
Yeah, Wesley, I'm trilingual. I'll trilingual.
Your mom.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Okay, we got there. Well done. Well done.
Yeah. Totally.
Happy Sunday, everyone. It's
Happy
the Lord's
Sunday.
Day once again.
Lord's Day.
Yes.
And how do we celebrate the Lord's Day? By questioning his existence and watching a gaudy pig roach.
That's right. That's right. We
Yeah.
that's how we honor the Lord, is by assuring ourselves that He does not exist. For who else? Why else would He leave? Why else would He leave us with this pig roach upon this
It's all a
planet?
test, man.
Well, yeah.
That's we're being tested.
It's also the super bowel, right?
Oh, the Super Bowl,
it's
right.
the sports ball. It's the sports ball tournament edition, right? I love it. I don't like when people talk about like sports ball, like as if liking sports is like somehow like less interesting than liking like Dungeons and Dragons and shit. You know what I mean? Like just let people have fun. Come on. Come on.
Try gnar on you. Fucking okay. That sounds gross though, but I'm gonna take you to skiing.
I think that's like a skateboarding thing, right? He wants you to ollie him. I think.
I think it's also a ski thing. But I could
Okay.
be wrong.
You gonna shred some gnar?
Next Sunday, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! You going to the murder horn?
Yeah.
Whoa. You gonna do the double diamonds? You gonna slalom?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do the double diamonds. I'm gonna go down Sven's Bend. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. I'm gonna run into trees. It's gonna be great.
Sven's Bend sounds like something inappropriate, to be honest with
It
you.
does. It does. But it's a double black diamond.
Whoa. You're not gonna go down a double black diamond. Are you crazy?
No, I was just kidding.
Okay.
I did go down a black diamond once, and it was fun. It was scary, but it was fun.
I bet that's worse.
Yeah.
I bet that so you having to turn? You can't just go straight, right?
Oh fuck yeah, I'm having a turn.
What the?
That's how you control your speed.
Well,
Just
no, I mean
turning.
like you're having to you can't just go straight down, right?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No,
Okay. But
that's
no,
so
no. But I
scary.
mean, like you mean like when we were watching you earlier, you weren't like having to like go around trees or anything. It was more or less
No.
just like a straight shot down the mountain, and you were
Yeah.
like swishing back and forth. But
It's like I would be doing the same thing, but since the angle is so severe, I would be moving down that bitch way slower.
the slope is too intense, huh? Okay.
Yeah, way too intense. Yeah. Or Momdrin can ski to save the mountain from rich jerks. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You guys should have a like a ski contest or something against the rich kids, right? I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah, and then make a movie out of it.
Yeah, and you're gonna protect the community center, right?
Yeah.
That's good, I hope so.
And then we'll allow music back in the town too.
Yeah, and dancing's not gonna
Yeah.
be outlawed anymore, right?
No, we can
Nobody-
tell that mayor to fuck himself.
Nobody puts Indrid in the corner.
Yeah. You just gotta rip it. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, big ups kind of Sav. You should enjoy your brainworms. We love Sav so
Big ups.
much.
Big ups.
Yeah.
Welcome to all.
Yeah.
Welcome to all.
And RS Nerd 008 also enjoy your brainworms. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right.
So, how was your fucking weekend? Okay. How?
It's been snowing. And
Ah.
frankly, YouTube, I'm sick of it. Okay.
Fuck. How?
I'm done with
How?
it. It's
beautiful.
It's halfway through
exciting.
February. It should be done at this point, in my opinion. We're all sick of it. Okay.
No.
Yeah. I
No.
think Christmas is over. New year, new me. No snow. That's my motto.
Oh my god, no snow, no fun is what I say.
Wow, that's a.
Snow's trash. Oh my god.
Oh, you're pissed. You are pissed.
you
And people love me. They're correct. The ones who love me are correct. I agree, and I agree with myself, frankly. Well, I did kind of look at this with ALT already. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second.
But, oh yeah,
first-
the chest.
First order of business. First,
watching.
obviously, the first order of business, though.
Yeah.
We cannot. A detractor beam united against itself cannot stand.
No.
And therefore, we must watch We must watch the food eating
Yeah.
first. This is reversed, if I'm not mistaken, unless I'm very much mistaken.
It's reversed. Sorry,
Ooh.
I'm still sick. It's gross.
Send a little coffee there. Why don't you take it easy, please?
I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
Oh my God, she is
Okay.
forking the most disgusting loogie I've ever heard in my life.
Gross.
Jesus Christ. Why did you mute me for that? That's awful.
Sorry. I know, it's so gross. I just wanted you to hear it too. And big ups Papa Polecat for the 3 months. First trimester. That's right. You'll be born soon. Oh my God. Jay Wisso, another DSP sign was caught in the wild yesterday. Yeah, I heard it was Rydrake that did it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Rydrake's having too much
Yeah.
fun at the WWE. Wait, is it AEW some shit? I don't know. Wrestling?
I don't know. Yeah. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah, big
Hello.
ups. Big ups.
Oh, I have to lean in, not mute. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's how we do it here on the show.
Here we go.
I want you to clear that throat live on stream,
Yeah.
please. That's better. Thank you.
Yeah. And then one more contribution before we start vomiting. Captain Swag Sparrow says, Detractoring gives me the feeling of winning the Super Bowl every Thursday and Sunday. Let's see what this degenerate has in store for us today. Big ups to all the boyfriends and the king of goth girls and queen of the coomers.
I wear this crown is heavy upon my head, but I wear it with pride. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Captain Swaggy Sparrow. I mean, wait, whatever it was.
Close,
Thank
yeah,
you,
close
Swaggy.
enough. Close enough. Thank you. All right, so this is a weirdly short one. Did you cut out a lot of dead air from this one or what?
Oh my God, yes. It's so much talking. It was more talking than anything. It was 12 minutes long to begin with.
Okay.
And this is how much actual eating there was in it. A
Mm.
fucking minute.
Now, something seems weird to me about this cake. Let's just start watching. I guess we're about to start from the end. This is our memento cake. Oh my God. I don't like how he's slowly painting that fork with icing.
Well,
It's like a bricklayer now, right? Like he's like making concrete on his fork and he's laying it on the paper plate.
Yes. And Shinko pointed out that he doesn't bite any of this. He just puts his lips on the
Yep.
fork and scrapes it off.
What was that thing that he ate the other day? It was like he was
Oh,
eating.
yeah, that little Pocky thing.
Yeah, little
or
treats.
whatever.
The treats from the Sakura box.
Mhm.
He was like sawing through them with his gums or something. Like he couldn't bite the wafer, dude. It's crazy. Listen, someone else is saying this. I think that's why he gets DoorDash so far in advance. Because it
like
comes
Cobra.
Yes, exactly. Like leaving it out like Cobra overnight. He gets it way in advance so that it gets here, it gets cold, and then he can bite through it more easily.
That makes sense.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Heat sensitivity, very possibly. Yeah.
Oop.
I left in a lot of the smacking too.
Did you edit the sound out too?
No. Is it muted?
No, hold on.
There we go. It's just quiet.
Oh yeah, I can
Gotta
see
make
if
it
you
louder.
did cut out the talking.
Mm.
You even tapped the cake. I really hate how he's like building a little slide. Oh, we got a little jumping action here too. That's good. Hold on. Yummy. And when we get to the finished product, we can talk about this a little bit more. Oh, stop looking at the camera.
I know. He
Ugh.
did some weird autistic.
Oh
blinking.
God!
I know.
Did you see the little flourish with his wrist right there?
Yeah. No.
Ah! Watch this. Whoop. See, look,
Oh,
look at this little like spin he does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ew. Dude.
He is like mashing the cake in his mouth with his. Why don't I hear this? Hold on.
I hear it. It's very quiet.
Oh, hold on. That didn't sound like that audio was coming through for me.
Really?
I hate that so
See?
much.
I know.
That is atrocious. Hold on.
It's so bad. Yeah, yucky. I agree.
I don't like that one bit, Ingrid.
I know. I know. I hate it, but I love it because I hate it. It's like, it's cringe, and
It
I need it.
it is indeed quite cringe. Now, I don't know about you, but this doesn't look like what he was showing us on that
No.
Gold Belly website, does it?
No, it looks like something I could get from like City Market. I don't know.
Yeah. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right at all. Like
Look at Gold Belly.
the amount of like work and discussion that we had about this fucking cake. And
Yeah.
by the way, he had 2 slices at one time, which I think is pretty funny. I don't know. I don't know why he felt the need to have both. Like maybe because there was just the last 2 left or something.
Mhm. Also, I'm looking at the gold. Oh, exactly what he got, and it does look like that. But here, I'll show you. Here, I'm gonna send it to you.
Well, Big Guy's asking what happened to all the nuts and berries that were on top of it. Well, they were all
Yeah.
smashed by UPS. They were the delivery, stupid.
Big Up's Ben reviews things for 2 months. Yeah, they fucked it all up, dude, and they did it on purpose. They did it on purpose. Shiny Chief said, "Who wanted to know how he kissed the bride?"
Not me. I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. This don't look right. This don't look like.
No.
We had all these interesting designs on the top of it, like he said, right? And I guess if UPS flipped it upside down and smashed it, like it does not look like this. And like I said, he spent so much time talking about this cake as if it was like
the pinnacle of cakes.
Well, like as if it was like something super interesting and like, whoa, it's a traditional Italian rum cake for my gaming stream. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't. Why this of all things? Why a fucking cake? I guess because he's a greedy little chocolate boy. I guess, right?
Chocolate.
Told his mom, but yeah, he told his mom about it. He was so excited for this.
He was so, like, cake is a big thing in my house, but not like this. It's not. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know what happened. This is just weird. It's very weird to me.
Now, what I really wanted to see is
the rum gone.
Where's the rum cake gone?
Oh, yeah.
I owed the state over $5,000. I owed my tax attorney over $5,000. All of that money that was phantom money that I didn't have got charged to my credit card and completely and utterly maxed out.
Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down.
That I had.
I feel bad when that happens. So sorry.
Well, my apologies.
It's okay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to something interesting.
At least they can hear it, right?
Today, people want me to play chess, and I have never done any kind of chess-related or even board game-related content for YouTube or streaming.
It's money that you already spent, I guess.
So this is something completely new territory for me.
Like a phantom limb.
I used to play chess when I was a kid, but it's been many, many years since I played chess. Like I said, I know absolutely no strategies in chess. I haven't played this since I was like in high school. I know how the pieces move generally, but that's
generally how the pieces move.
So basically, it can only be a 20-minute
like
game.
Riding a bike,
because each
right?
person
Once
only
you
gets
know,
10 minutes
you just
to move.
Know.
There's only 4 pieces that you have to know how they move. Because I mean, I think everybody knows that pawns move 1 and go diagonal. I think even if you've never played a game of chess, by osmosis, you probably would have figured that out at some point. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you can count the king as another pawn, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you just need to know these 4, and basically that's it. Like,
so how do they move?
This is the queen. It can go diagonally and forward and backwards and side to side in any amount of spaces.
Alley.
Okay.
Yeah.
The bishop can move diagonally any amount of spaces. The rook can move up, down, left, and right any amount of spaces, and the horse moves like an L.
Oh.
Like that.
Okay.
Right from there to there. Easy. That's it. You've learned chess. There's a couple other things, but that's all you got to. That's all you really got to know.
See that?
Okay.
See that?
Disconnected. Are you kidding?
Piece. Oh.
The first match is a rage quit. The first match is a rage
The
quit.
first match
so
is
sorry.
it's not a rage quit. He disconnected. The tickler 69 420 69 69 69.
Wonderful.
Did he just sit
username.
here waiting for that to tick down? And I guess it probably would have auto quit. Yay! He's so happy. He's so proud of himself.
Yay! Stop.
Take
Stop.
that, you son of a bitch.
Do you see with the caption Tyrone in the other room?
I didn't notice that.
Take that, you son of a bitch. All right.
Okay,
All right, let's do it
he
again.
wasn't
New
playing,
10-minute
sir.
game. Ooh, this person's fast playing. This
Whoa.
is the queen,
Oh,
right?
oh,
Okay,
that
that's the
way.
queen right there, I think.
Yeah, that's the queen, right? Okay, again, now this might not
No.
be that might excuse me. It might not be like super obvious, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Do you think this looks like a queen or this looks like a queen? Just
Well, I'm one of those people that was like, wait, I don't know.
okay. Well, maybe that's not a fair question. If you never asked, if you've never played a game of chess before, maybe that's not a fair question to ask.
I couldn't tell.
I think if you were in the fucking chess club in high school, though,
You'd know.
you might have an idea. You might have
Yeah.
an idea.
The one on the right looks more feminine to you. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You're right. It does.
This one's got boobs, though, as you can see, right?
Oh,
so
right.
it also looks like ovaries too. So who knows?
It does. But it also kind of looks like balls.
There's a very tapestry of opinions here. Thank you, Ingrid. But in chess, the queen is always on her own color.
Ah, okay.
So you can
that's
see
smart.
that there.
Oh, big
That's the
Captain
king? No,
Dad
that's the
today.
king, right?
Enjoy
Or is that
those.
the queen?
Enjoy the
Which is
ones.
which?
Enjoy the Wayne Woods.
I don't know. Is that the
Whoops.
king or is that the queen? Is that the king or the queen? Which is which?
Is that the queen?
Shit, what happened? I wasn't looking. They took it? Okay, they took the piece. I wasn't looking.
By the way, so also in these chess things, you see how there's like a blue tile here and there's a blue tile here? That's
Yeah.
that's how
Oh,
this
it
was where it
tells
was
you.
before, and this is where it is
Oh.
now. And also you
No
see
way.
this big chart over here? This is how you
oh,
know
it shows you your history.
it
doesn't
shows you the moves.
What?
The moves.
The moves. No way.
Is this the king or the queen?
Oh.
I literally
Again,
don't
and
know.
the other thing is that you can click
That's the
on
king,
the
that's the
piece and
queen.
it'll show
I
you
thought
what
that
the
was
moves
king
you
'cause
can
it looks
do
like it has
are.
the crown.
Oh.
I'm experienced.
Oh, baby mode.
Oh, yeah.
D is the king. Okay,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
king. Wait a minute. What? What did they?
Wait a
they
minute,
took my
huh?
bishop, but now I can just take theirs. Why did they do that?
Oh my god. Why did they do that?
I'm very confused as to why they just did that. That's really confusing.
What?
Why did they do that?
Mm.
Because now I could easily take
Just
that
put
back,
it
or I have a
right.
choice of pieces to take.
Thank you.
Sorry?
If I take that, they can't do anything. It might give their knight a chance to move away. I'm
Uh-huh.
very confused as to why they just did that move.
What? You're wasting time.
10
I want to take out
minutes
their bishop.
in a game of chess is like an insane amount.
Well, not really.
Not an
Yeah,
insane amount of time, but
We're
that's
not
like
out
the
of time
standard.
here. The time is
Okay.
of the
And I
essence
remember
right
you
now.
talking about that. Like, there
Wait,
was
that's
a
the
lot.
king? No, is that
a
that's
lot
the
of
queen?
time.
Yeah.
No, that's the king.
Like people
oh,
play
fuck,
chess for
that's the
30
queen?
seconds of move
I'm
time
so
available.
confused. I don't
Yeah.
know who the king and
Move
the queen
time
are.
available.
Move
I'm so
time.
confused
Move time.
right now.
Stupid
He's
people
so
should be made fun of
confused.
stupidly.
Huh?
Wasn't looking. Fuck, I'm not paying attention, and I don't know what just moved. I have no idea.
I don't know what moved.
Blue, there you go.
I didn't notice that until you
We
said
knew the queen was
something.
going to move. That's what I
but now it
wanted. I
makes
wanted the
sense.
queen out of there. Smart move on the queen, though, because if I move there, he takes it, then I can take her.
So, oh, yes,
That's
smart
actually
move.
all
It's time to
safe.
analyze these
Yup,
moves.
that's
Oh,
safe.
yes.
Ah, yes.
Okay,
See how this
worst
goes.
move ever.
That
Actually,
was terrible.
All right, I'm going to take it.
I like how there's advertisements for credit cards on the
Yeah.
above his head too. All the
So we're going to
advertisements were
sacrifice
fucking
each other's
funny.
queens here,
All of them.
basically. Time is the problem. If this was not timed, I'd do
Time
better,
is the
but I have to rush
problem.
moves now, and this is not good.
Bro.
The rushing of moves is not good at all.
Nope.
Check.
Not good.
Jack, you don't have to say it when you're playing.
Check.
Checkmate.
They're way better.
Ha-ha.
This person is way better than me.
Mhm.
Except it's not. They can't take it because then
It'll
they
be good,
lose.
good. You know
So
what
now
would
the
be a
king's
good
stuck.
kick name
I
is
gotta make
F
fast
Bob
moves
88
now.
real.
F Bob 88.
Snort.
S Bob. That's the person he's playing against. right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah,
in
yeah,
chat.
yeah.
S as in suck.
Wait a minute. Oh, I had no time. I could have taken the queen, but I was out of time. I needed more time. I lost the timeout. I didn't lose. I literally didn't lose to the game. I lost a 10-minute timeout.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah. If it wasn't 10-minute timeout, I mean, they moved the queen to an unsafe spot. I would have taken the queen. Yeah, I know I was doing pretty good, but I ran out of time. This
Oh
guy
my
just
God.
moves
Good.
faster.
2 blunders.
By the way, guys,
Two
let's get some...
blunders. Like, not even the word mistake is used
Blunder.
there. Blunder. That means that
Like,
it's like
that's
the computer
bad.
is so like baffled at why you would do that. It's okay. Like you see, the symbol is 2 question marks.
Uh-huh.
Like when someone
That's like,
says
what
something
the
to
fuck?
you in chat, and you're just like the only way you can reply is going like question
What?
mark, question mark. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what the computer is saying to him. Like what? What did you just fucking say?
Blunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty good,
Mega
but I ran
dented.
out of time. This
Yeah.
guy just moves faster. By the way, guys, let's get some
He's moving
support.
different.
What's going on?
Let's get some support.
Let's get some support for my first ever
That's
chat.
just
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding.
Let's get support for chess. Come on. All right, let's play again.
Chess,
The time
come
limit is
on.
what's killing me, man.
I like how he's starting like a sort of chant.
Putting
Let's get what?
all the pawns in
Uh,
a pattern. Already in check. They put me in check here with their queen.
Why do you need to say it so much?
Yep, this is what they
Put me
want.
in
They want
check.
to take
You
out
put
those
me in
pawns
check.
so then they can put me in a checkmate position.
Stop it!
But I'm pretty much forced to do what I'm doing.
Nope.
Like, you
No.
are fucking stupid.
I
Could
did
he have
poorly.
taken that stupid pawn with that king?
No, he
But
couldn't
I'm
have
pretty
taken.
much
He could
forced-
not have taken with this pawn because this bishop is
No.
is threatening him here, right? Like, like the
Oh.
game just would not let him make this move because that would put him in check. So you
Oh.
can't do a move that puts you in check like that.
to do what I'm doing.
But he could have done anything else. Like, seriously, anything else other than that. He could have moved this knight over here so that the queen's not threatening to take it. Or he could have win because this bishop's taking it. He could have just done anything else. other than
Okay.
that. This does nothing. You don't move the king this much at this point in the game. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Now, yeah,
Like,
it seems
you
stupid.
are fucking stupid.
I did poorly. I'm gonna lose. What did they do? Now they got their knight out, dude. Every move they're putting me in
Good.
check. God damn it! Every stinking move I'm being put into check here.
Every stinking
Not
move.
good.
There's one point where he
This
says
guy's
like,
good compared to me.
fucked
I
up,
suck.
but he
I don't know
says
what I'm doing.
fucked,
This person is
fucked,
spanking
fucked.
me.
like
like,
he
check,
says,
check,
I'm
check, check.
fucked.
What are
Compared to me,
Alabama
I suck.
shakes?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Hold on.
Okay. While you're looking for that, we did get a contribution from Greedy Little Chocolate Boy. I heard my name on stream. Please don't compare me to this big roach. I'm not in the same category. I am of high class, good sir Snood. Now I must attend my version of the Super Bowl. Big up, Sawu.
Sorry,
Thank you.
sorry, GLCP. My bad. Or GLCB. My bad.
Thank you, Greedy
I don't know
Little
what I'm
Chocolate
doing. And this person is
very much.
spanking me. It's like check,
That's
check,
funny.
check, check.
I don't know
check
why
a
this
million
person's
times.
spanking me. I didn't even do
Maybe
anything
Oh, wait, it's
wrong.
my turn?
Money?
Scout Boy.
I didn't even notice they moved.
My turn?
Oh my god, bro.
I totally didn't even see they moved.
Alabama
what the
Shakes
hell?
is
It didn't
a
make a
band.
sound.
Ah, okay.
I swear it didn't make a sound effect. I didn't even know it was my turn.
Are they like
Pfft.
bluesy?
I know, it's not my fault.
It's a show.
not my fault
Alabama
at all.
Shakes is like a
It's
it's like a
stupid game
musical of
design,
some
just
kind.
really poorly made game.
Oh,
I think it's
I
funny.
lost
that
a bunch
he's-
of
wait,
times,
no,
I didn't
wait,
realize it
isn't
was my
No,
turn.
it seems like a band.
Dude, it did it again. It's not making noises
yeah,
when he
that's
moves.
what we were just told in.
He moved
chat.
again. I didn't
Okay.
hear it. I'm not hearing the sound effect, so I don't know that it's my turn.
Okay.
I've lost a ton of time because I
Alright.
didn't realize it was my turn.
Lost a ton of time.
I'm gonna run out of time.
Yeah,
again.
Tylenol ad. Loved
I'm
that.
gonna completely run out of time again.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, it's my turn. What happened?
Quicker.
Oh,
I
oats. I
meal.
wonder who's been googling for oats in DSP's house. Hmm?
Yeah. Maybe it's the horse.
Oh,
The
come on.
horse.
It's DSP
They're definitely
Sam.
banned. Okay. Oh, is he in chat?
Not really. He's not really saying anything interesting. Someone
Oh.
asked him if they can ask him a fighting game question. He said yes, and he hasn't responded
Ah.
since.
Okay. Okay.
Missed it. I didn't even realize it's my turn again. See, I don't hear their pieces moving, and I'm losing time now. This
Salt
sucks
lick
ass.
advertisement.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose because I've lost so much time. I'm gonna lose this
local
game.
farriers.
There's no way I can win this. I've lost too much
Mane
time.
shampoo.
I lost 30 seconds there because I didn't realize they moved.
saddle.
I'm screwed. Once again, I have
Mane
leather
less than a
workers
minute.
or something.
The time limit is what
Some,
kills me.
Spurs.
So to play
Yeah,
with
you
the
know.
10-minute
Cowboy-
time
those are
limit,
cowboys.
Oh.
you basically have
right.
to be
Okay.
really good.
So,
And I'm not,
okay,
you know, I'm
like
just
bits,
not good.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So because of
Sprindles,
that-
Sprindles too.
Brindles. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice I'm in
Horseshoes, yes.
check. See, I didn't even know. Yeah, I'm
I didn't
done.
know.
I keep losing the time.
God,
it's
you're
the time that
dented.
kills me. You know, it's the time
Uh-huh.
that kills me, man.
You know.
But I am not the Hitler of gaming. What a stupid question.
Not the
I'm not
Hitler of gaming. Come on.
I'm in Wood League. Oh boy, look.
Awesome.
I gotta turn
League.
off stupid messages. How do you do that?
Yeah.
Now no one can fuck
Look,
with me.
there's
All right.
light side Bill. I love it.
So
There
I
it
lost
is.
2
I love
games.
it.
Literally, the time. Right?
Cat has
Ugh,
saddleback now.
That sucks.
Nice.
Like, why is the standard 10 minutes if it's, you know, if that's, I'm trying to learn. It's too hard to play at
Bro,
10 minutes.
Listen
you
to how he
know?
asked that question. Why is the standard 10 minutes when, like,
Uh,
as if they didn't consider him when
Yeah.
they made chess?
right, and
It's,
and they should
ugh,
have.
Oh,
That
absolutely.
sucks. Like,
Yeah.
why is the standard 10 minutes if it's, you know, if that's, I'm trying to learn. It's too hard to play at 10 minutes. You know.
If that's
By the way, guys, what happened to the support? I've been playing chess for 40 minutes, and we haven't had a single piece of support. Come on, it would be best to do it.
Play chess by like mail, by the way. Like literally, you just send.
By
You can
mail?
send. Yeah, like they used to do that. A lot of people used to do that back in the day, where they just like send written letters to each other that would just have their chess move, and two people would set up 2 chessboards, right? And they'd just all be in the exact same position, so you could just do chess by correspondence. Is what they called that. That's cool. To me, that's a lot of fun. You know, you just have a friend that you've been friends with for years, and you just like send letters to each other, and each letter has like your chess move. That seems pretty cool.
Wow,
Between the
that's
matches,
cool.
because I have to pay attention to the matches because they're timed.
I
I didn't prepare any music or anything to play. Obviously,
The chess
I
lost
I
their
had no
way by
idea
adding
what
the
it was going to
10-minute
be. I
version,
didn't know if there was any sound or whatever. How would I know, right? I've never done this before.
There's no plan B. I never had an opportunity to have a plan B.
I'll play one more game, but I keep losing the time, and I feel like I'm going to continuously lose the time.
I like that his name is DSP Chessing.
Yeah,
by
me
the
too.
way.
Chesting, DSP chesting.
Chesting, moving.
Oh,
Let's do a
Tommy
sacrifice
says
already.
That, it was one of the first ways
Already
that
do a
Telegram was
sacrifice.
tested.
Why not? Take out that
People played
bishop.
chess over Telegram.
Huh?
Get ALT
Amazing.
Insider.
I love
here
it.
to
I haven't
confirm
played chess
Yeah,
since
yeah,
high school.
Totally. I saw
Fucking
the
morons.
Lactaid ad when this was
Like, well, I
live.
don't think you
Yeah,
actually played chess. I haven't played chess since I was a teenager, you dunce.
Well, you just
Literally-
did like 3 games, numbnuts, so it hasn't been since you were a teenager. And it's chess.
Really, the first time
Why
I
does
played it in
Infinity
ages.
glasses
I'm
to make
surprised I can
sandwiches?
remember how the
Good
pieces
question.
move.
Because I need them to
Because she's
read.
blind otherwise. Stupid. What are
I
you
need
talking
them
about?
to read.
I'm just going to
what's
try to do
on
fast
the
moves because
package.
time is what keeps killing me.
Also, I see.
So I'm just
going
to keep trying to make fast moves and not think too hard about it. And I'm probably going to lose because of
I don't
it,
know why
but
my eye doctor
it seems like that's the
but, you know.
trade-off with this
Yeah,
version of
gonna
the
question
game
it.
is you have to
Paying him,
move fast.
stupid.
Who's this
I
person
already
from?
did. So
Lumber liquidators. Waterproof. Waterproof
Oh.
flooring.
Oh.
Like for a bathroom repair?
because your toilet is just
India. This is an
leaking
Indian player.
nonstop?
Holy crap.
Constantly overflowing.
And why are people even
Yeah.
offended at it? What about Apu
Oh my God.
is so negatively offensive about Indian people? I'd love to hear it.
We might end up doing a queen trade,
Because
too.
this guy's from...
Yeah, look, this might be a
Because
queen.
like
Yeah.
he recorded that when they were talking about Apu from The Simpsons and removing
Right.
him as a character from the show because
Oh,
it was too insensitive to Indian people to have an Indian
I
guy
didn't know
on
that.
the show. Yeah, because
Okay.
he's voiced by a white guy, right? So
Right.
in common year, common era, modern era, that's bad now. Month of Love.
Right.
What the? Yeah, right.
Huh? What the fuck? Oh, and
How could this one didn't get picked up? What's this one about? I wonder.
maybe it's the fact that he doesn't get love, and Cat isn't ever going to either. Not from
Yeah,
him.
these are cats Google searches, right? Like,
yeah. Just
Trade
where to
right
find
now.
Love in February.
yeah.
Do we do the queen trade?
Andrew's
I
eye
could take
doctor
out his
said,
queen
if
and he
you're
takes
reading
out
this, then I did
mine.
my job correctly.
Yeah,
If
fuck
not,
it.
then your
Queen
glasses will be
trade.
up
Because you
to
know
the
if I kill, he has
highest
to take
bingo.
this out. He
There you
has to
go.
kill the
Claims
queen
I did
because he's going to
nothing
be in
wrong.
check.
I did everything correct. Thank you.
I love his concentration face here. He looks like he's like calculating math or something
I
here, man.
know.
Like the knight is gonna take your queen if you don't move it.
Right.
So like
Like-
I don't know, take it here, something.
Probably the
Yeah,
wrong move.
good move. Good move. Literally doing nothing. The king
Couldn't-
can. The king
Could
can
he
move
have
one
taken
space
that?
at a time. No,
Oh.
he can't take it. But now there are 2 things that can take his queen here, right? Like, if you really, I mean, he's got all this shit. Like, look, oh my god, whatever. I'm not gonna try to geek out like that. So yeah, like the actions that happen here are
Yeah.
the knight moves here. This queen is gonna get taken if he doesn't move the queen because this queen is also gonna take this king. Like this black player right now, if he doesn't move this queen out of the way, he could just take it there and win. Like this,
Right.
that would just be I guess it wouldn't be checkmate, but
Look,
still,
this might be a
it's
queen trade
actually
right
Doing
now.
something.
yeah.
Do we do the queen trade?
Unbelievable.
I could take out his queen, then he
We
takes
do
out
the
mine.
queen trade.
Yeah, fuck it. Queen
What's the
trade.
chance of
Because you know
winning
if
a
I
chess
kill, he
game
has to
with a
take
toddler
this out. He
playing
has to kill the
Victoria
queen because he's going to
Yeah.
be in check.
Okay.
So
Probably
I'm just
the
gonna
wrong
do
move.
that and do nothing.
God.
There he goes.
Yep.
Now
I knew it. I knew that was going to
I
happen.
knew
Now I'm
it.
fucked.
I called it.
I'm
Then
completely
why
fucked.
didn't you do something
I
about
didn't mean
it?
to do that. Yeah, I'm done. The
What
game's
do you
over.
mean you didn't mean to
I
do
completely
that?
screwed up.
What?
It's over. I don't know why the hell I didn't do the queen trade.
It's
I should have
kind
done
of
the queen trade. The game's over now.
when you're
Yes.
a kid
It's
and
completely.
you really don't want to do something, so you just fuck it up super bad.
Yeah.
When when I was made to play like softball in PE or whatever, I would
You're just striking
purposely
out?
fuck it up.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, on purpose. That makes sense.
yeah. I'm gonna read some of these things. They're piling
Sure.
up. Beth Bear said Phil never needed a plan B because he's a beta joyful. I don't think that's it said. I think it said cuck,
Oh, okay.
but yeah. But I like beta joyful. That's good.
Funny
Shiny C said
stuff.
there's a scene in the original The Blob where 2 night shift cops played chess over the police radio. Oh my god, that's so like I don't know why that's cute, but it is.
Blob's a great movie too.
It is. It very much is. Smitty Weberman Jensen's DSP's chested weirdly with his ill-fitting shirt, dude. Yeah. Yeah. He's got man boobs. He has man boobs. He has fucking moves.
He sure
and that's
does.
that. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you very much.
Making me laugh.
Over. I
and
can't.
it's
I can't
making me
win.
cough.
Now I'm done. Here. I'm already done.
Here, I'm
I
already,
didn't-
So
already
this is the
done.
problem. If I take my
Already done.
time to think about my moves,
Like
I run out of
slippers?
time. If I try to
What?
rush moves, then I lose. So how
No,
are
I
you
am no
supposed to
fun.
learn
I
in
hated
this game?
fucking
You
playing
can't.
softball, dude.
You have to go into this game knowing how to play well, or else you can't do it. Like
No!
the
Is that
speed
the
chess
case?
thing. I don't even get it. Like
No.
you can't do 10-minute speed chess unless you're good, and I'm not good. I'm just
10-minute
trying to
speed
figure out how to
chess.
play again.
It's not speed
This
chess.
sucks. Why is the default a 10-minute time limit? Fuck it, I can't even play. Fuck this. Quit. Or
Fuck
Yeah.
this.
flip the board.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's an option to play
I
without
like
the
how
timer.
he tried to.
If there was an
flip
option to play without the
board,
timer, I would
by the
definitely
way.
learn better. But the timer is
Right, so, like,
it's completely
This is
screwed me.
called rapid chess,
I'm in check
which is
again,
10
dude. I'm
minutes.
constantly
There's
in check.
blitz chess, which you can have 3 minutes, 5
Yeah.
minutes, or you can do bullet chess, which is 1 minute of time.
Oh my god, this guy's so annoying.
So not exactly
This guy's
rapid
endlessly
fire,
annoying, endlessly putting me in
chess.
check.
It's like
No.
just not by
Again in check,
correspondence.
dude.
Yeah.
He won't stop putting me in
I
check.
do love that he tried to flip the
Very
board,
annoying
like
player.
actually flip it to quit.
Right.
Incredibly
Things like
annoying.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
Oh my god, stop putting me in check. You're such an annoying
Why?
person.
What do you mean? Stop putting me in check. That's the game.
Only annoying people do that.
Yeah.
Annoying people don't let me win, Snood.
Oh, what an annoying player! He's winning. He's winning.
Eh. I also hate how he says the word annoying. He says annoying.
Annoying. Annoying.
going-
Annoying. I'm
Annoying.
dangling.
Dang. I can't fix my glasses yet. They're not here.
I only move one spot. This is it. This
Oh,
is
you
when they
mean
get me in
Avatar.
checkmate
No.
right now. Yep.
I like them.
Yup, called it.
This
Oh
10
my god.
Brutal.
Blunder. That's
minutes, dude, 'cause
bad.
that this time I tried to go fast and I got screwed going fast.
I got screwed.
So
Going
if I take my
fast.
time, I run out of time, and if I go
Cobra Top
fast,
G
I make bad
person has
moves.
to be a
So
troll.
No,
the
it
speed
doesn't. Why?
chess shit is not for me.
Why?
Why is it
Cobra.
I think there's. First of all, they're from India. Second of
So?
all, like their cobras all over the place. What are you talking about?
No, I'm gonna in my head.
That's your head cannon. Okay.
The person in the United States has the worst connection.
Only
They're disconnected.
Jacksonville doesn't want
We played people
stopping
in
his
India.
disability check.
We played people in France. The connection was great. Played someone in the
By the
United
way, listen. By the way, listen to that. Oh,
Oh,
what?
what?
the fuck? Why is this person in the greatest country in the world, the United States, have low
I know.
have low latency? I played a guy from
Huh?
India and it was better than this, and that country sucks.
Yeah.
Like
Fucking idiot.
States, one bar
Idiot.
connection, disconnected, was going to auto
one
resign.
red bar.
Are you kidding?
One
Anyone?
red bar. What?
Are you
What's that
kidding? Here
mean?
we go.
Guy named Red Bar is watching Phil. He's
Oh,
opening,
okay.
He's opening an investigation into Phil.
Oh, for fucking real?
Definitely.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's crazy, right?
interesting.
I could have won because I had the queen, but I had no time.
Wait,
Damn,
what
man.
is he? What's
That's
he
a hard
investigating
loss.
about him?
That's seriously a
lot.
hard
Like,
loss.
the whole
Because I
his
could have
whole
won
life
that
in
if there
his
was no
scamming.
time.
The
this a
All right.
YouTuber?
Well, now that I'm ranked, I kind of
I
want to play
don't
one
think so. I don't
more,
think
and
he's a
that'll be it for
YouTuber,
today.
exactly.
For chess.
Oh, I'm fascinated.
I can't believe every game I've lost to time.
wanna know more.
Seriously, it's ridiculous. I
Every
forget
Look
it.
him up. Look him up.
Every game,
Oh.
do it. How do they play so
my
fast?
God.
I don't know, man.
Are you a functional ret?
I can't do it. I can't play that fast. I run out of time every
Brazilian
time, and then I
kicking
make
his
dumb
ass?
moves
Hell
at the
yeah.
end.
Time.
Cobra Top G is probably a reference to Andrew Cobra Tate. His
And a
dad was a
$1.50
professional
tip
chess player.
From
Oh,
Beaver
Oh,
Bother,
okay.
interesting.
who's
Okay,
a moron.
Thank you,
So
T.
thanks for the $1.50 tip, moron Beaver Bother. Like I
Big
said,
ups,
having
Beaver-
not
Beaver
played
Bother.
chess since I was in high school, I'm shocked that I did as good as I did, and I remembered how to move all the pieces and everything.
Oh,
because it's been
also,
that
if
long,
we,
you know, like
I've
I don't
got
know
something else that we can
any
watch,
strategy
Okay.
at all. I never played chess with strategy.
if we need
It was
of
always just kind of
course.
like moving around and trying to
Well,
take
it doesn't
advantage
look
of the
like DSP's
situation or whatever.
live yet.
Of course.
It's not a fucking 2:30 yet, right?
Of course.
Oops.
So this has the chess in it, but we can skip it. It's Snort Burnell, and it shows the Mexican food eating, which I still
Oh,
need
okay.
to
I need to see
edit.
that, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. I still need to edit that for reversal purposes, of course.
For reversal
'cause I
style
forgot about
purposes.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Big up Snort Burnell. If you do you mind posting that link in the chat
Of
as well, so people can go
course.
check out Snort Burnell's channels, like and subscribe, and ring the bell.
Like and subscribe. Hit
Let's
that
get some
bell.
likes. Let's get some subs for
Let's
this
get
other.
some bells.
Let's get some bells.
Anytime free food. Hell yeah. For reversal purposes? No.
Save
No.
the pig for game.
Reversal
The whole
purposes,
game
yeah.
you're trying to save
We
the
will
pig's
skip
life.
the chat stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I did want to hear him talking about this.
Crushed.
Play that
God, I hate this.
It's
I hate
basically
him talking about the
crushed.
fucking cake.
because we didn't know this because yesterday, as soon as it arrived, we put it right into our refrigerator. Okay. So we
good
didn't know
point.
this.
I didn't even think about this. That it was probably just mostly eaten by Cat
Yeah.
and him, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
You know what? You want to know what they did? So I'm not
What did they
kidding
do?
you. On the box of the rum cake, it literally says on the box written, this side up, this side down. Do not put on this side.
Oh, good. Well, you got it. Great job,
UPS,
buddy.
the delivery
Got it,
service, put it upside down
Thank you.
and crushed the entire top of the cake.
They don't know there's a cake in it, dum
Fuck
dum.
you. You're a
Yeah, it's just a
liar.
box. What do you
The
expect?
entire top of the cake is
Yeah.
completely smashed. So the cherries,
think
the
it's
whipped
fine.
cream, the chocolate, all crushed, and it's all lopsided to one side of the cake.
But that's not even
That's
true.
basically
That's
what's-
not even true, though, because
It's not.
it was all there on the slices that he had. So what are you talking about? I
I'm
don't
not
believe
sure,
anything
Snoot.
from someone who has lied to you at least once, and even then and even less without evidence. As I said, he promised
Mm-hmm.
to show how bad the cake had arrived, and he never did. At the end of the stream, he
Right.
only arrived with 2 pieces of cake.
That's
Awful.
yeah,
true.
why
Like
did
the
he
cake
have 2
looks
pieces of
terrible.
cake?
It might taste great,
Right.
but it
and
looks
he said he was
absolutely
gonna
terrible.
show it.
Because UPS are
He
a
never
bunch of
did.
fucking morons who can't fucking read and put it upside down and smashed a perishable item in dry
I
ice.
wouldn't be
Oh, by
surprised
the
if
way,
she's
they
heavier
also
either.
delivered it a day late, so when it
smashed a
showed up, it
perishable
had no
item.
dry ice in it and wasn't
Yeah, and
refrigerated.
he also didn't pay for it.
Okay,
so
where's
what the
the
fuck's
evidence?
the problem?
Present evidence of what you're saying.
So the actual
Kind of
whipped cream
melt
on top
damaged
that's
it, yeah.
crushed also is half melted because it's not cold. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe that they would pay that company for any. Like, that's the worst fucking delivery service I've ever seen. They basically destroyed the cake. I mean, I didn't pay for it. Rare Tricks, if he was here, I feel bad because he's the one who paid for it. But hopefully
This is
it
how
still
his
tastes good.
little
You know what I
scrolling
mean?
text
Like, as
should
long
be
as it tastes
moving
good, that's
from-
really.
From left to
Like,
right?
yeah.
I guess. I don't know. To be honest with you, it is a little bit feels a
Really what
little bit
matters.
more natural.
So I
than
guess we'll
going
see
left
later.
to
'Cause I'm not
right.
hungry. I just ate dinner,
right to left, I
obviously.
should say.
So I'm not hungry enough
Yeah.
for it right now. But we are going to
crushed
be
the
eating it
cake,
later.
Hungy.
and
Cat
hopefully it'll
said with
taste good.
icing and
Amazing
berry juice
sauce.
around her mouth. Cat. It was cat. Oh yeah.
Look
paid
at what dude is
$45
fuck this cake.
for
Nah,
this.
fuck. No. Enough of this.
No.
I've had enough.
He rage quit. He rage
rage
quit.
quit.
Oh my god, he rage quit. Are you fucking serious?
Are you
This game is
fucking
awful.
serious?
I am so bored. Do you really think I'm gonna
I am
sit there?
so bored.
I'm gonna kill 24 of those
There's-
zombies in the
no,
slowest way
Poppy,
possible as they
you're
insanely
absolutely
slowly
right.
start coming out. This game is
the reason that his cake was a day late is because there was an incredibly big storm that happened, and there was black ice on the roads in Washington. I wouldn't like how is he so unempathetic to these people that like oh you did it on purpose for your benefit? No, stupid, it's because they didn't die.
He was like, they just did it because they could. They just delayed the donation because the donated
Sure.
the delivery because they could. Like they were just like, oh, we got an extra day on this. We could just wait one more. Flip that cake upside down, Jim. Yes, sir.
Oh, Phil Burnell, I fucking hate him. Yeah, urban ice. Yeah.
fucking terrible. I remember hating it back in the day. I hate it now. This game is awful. It's not even. Oh, it's cringy. Oh, it's the gameplay. The gameplay is so fucking
It's
bad.
not me, it's
I am
the
so bored. I played it for an hour. I want to rip my
Yeah,
hair
you're right,
out.
Dave.
I want to fucking shove a cactus up my dick hole. I want to do anything but
Huh?
play this game.
What? From playing Lollipop Chainsaw? That's what you want to do, Phil?
Is it because you're so turned on that you want to get unturned off?
I didn't.
Is
Well,
that-
I didn't know he was into sounding. That's disgusting.
Sounding is it's interesting. It's an interesting.
I want to
thing
rip
to
my
be
hair
into,
out.
I'll say that.
I want to fucking shove a
Especially-
cactus up
especially
my
in
dick
regards
hole.
to this.
I want to do anything but play
Yeah.
this game.
Hi,
I'm so
Rebsy.
fucking bored. I really hate this. I
UPS
really,
style
really
driver
hate
here.
this, so
My
I'm done with
brother's
it.
in Brown
Wow.
State attracting.
Well, that
Weather
was
can
45
cause
bucks
a lot
down
of
the drain. I
setbacks.
hated it back then. I
Thank
hate
you,
it now.
Dark
That
Wolf,
game sucks. I'm
for all
glad I'm
your
never playing
service.
it again. Oh my god, that was an hour of the fucking marathon completely wasted on that horrible game.
Oh, I have a question for Dark Wolf.
Yeah, shit.
If you got a package that was labeled Phil Burnell and whatever his address is, would you purposefully turn it upside down just in case?
Yeah. Are you pitching it against the wall? Are you
Are
kicking
you
it?
sitting on it?
Yeah. You
What-
punting it
what are
into
you
the
doing
back of
to
the truck, or do they say don't do that to
Yeah.
Phil Burnell?
Yeah. They just know who he is and they have like special training for.
That would be pretty. He's just done so many complaints. He's done so many complaints to UPS that like they know about him and they're just like, you know what, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Do a Jim Carrey as Ace Ventura.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's good.
All
I think we've
looks
got-
like
On the
Oh, he's here.
he's here. There he
And he's
is.
queer.
Nah,
Phil hates beautiful
From
women.
Babs.
Yes, he does,
Nice
Lunar
one.
Guardian.
absolutely.
What is going on, everyone? It is
Oh,
time for a
oh.
brand new week of content.
Brand.
what a week
Look
we've
at that
got.
font.
On the Return podcast.
Very
today,
real.
at it.
What the fuck is that? I guess that's supposed to
God.
be kind of Monster Hunter style.
I don't know.
topics
so
to discuss,
bad.
including the PlayStation Network outage that affected everyone over the last
The
couple of days.
PlayStation
The fallout
outage.
from that. And
Oh,
I just
yeah,
want to discuss
it was
in
out
general
for like an hour
the
yesterday,
idea
right?
of these online networks in 2025. In addition,
No,
I
it was
want to
like a
recap
weekend,
everything
I
that went
think.
down during the awesome
I heard
100
about it
Goals
yes-
Viewers
like,
Choice
Decepticon and I
Marathon.
were streaming, and
Some
someone
really
said that it
great
was
stuff
down
came
for-
out
oh,
of it that
no,
I
it
feel
didn't
is
seem
going
like
to be
that long.
positive for the
From
stream,
Twitter, it
so
looked
we'll
like people were
discuss
flipping
that.
out, including this guy
and-
I saw in DSP's replies named River Rejection. He was
Oh.
who was like some dude from New Zealand who is dealing meth and living in his mother's
Oh my
house in his
God.
bedroom. He's like, "Where's the
Cool.
where's the PlayStation Network? I can't go online and play my games. What is this? I'm trying to
What
I'm
is
trying
it?
to have fun online with PlayStation.
Me wallaby.
Me wallaby and koala bears is Mr. Frodo. I can't get on the network. Oi.
Can't get on the network.
I can't get on the network and play FIFA, my
Well,
lord.
what a bottle's board,
I,
mate.
I have to look at his model. I gotta put together a model.
I've got a mold that need putting together.
Yeah, it's rock straight in the model with that.
And
We
today,
know that's British.
the Monster Hunter Wild
I didn't know.
beta.
I didn't know.
Plus,
I don't know it either.
later
Then
this week
Yeah,
I'll
we
be
love them Kiwis.
appearing
yeah.
on a show that I want to tell you about. A little bit of an update on my health with my
Something,
neck
something.
issues.
Oh, a little bit
What?
of an update on my health, guys. Sadly,
health?
the AIDS have spread to the rest of my brain, and now I have brain AIDS, unfortunately.
I'm sitting here coughing up mucus and I'm fine.
I'm sitting here coughing up mucus. That's what you all sound like.
Show that I want to tell you about. A little bit of an update on my health with my neck issues.
Listen to how the voice goes like down an octave and goes sad. Yeah, so it's another day here in Renton, Washington, and now another day about my neck issues.
A show that I want to tell you about. A little bit of an update on my health with my
Cough
neck
on
issues.
me. I want to go
and
home
more.
sick.
So,
You don't want this.
we've
It's
got
gross.
a very fun first day of the week podcast in store. So sit back and relax. It's
Is-
time for another awesome week of
Diaper
content here
bunched
on
up and needs
DSP
to adjust
Gaming.
it.
This is the Level 1 podcast.
You notice like this shirt it's so thick it covers the moves.
Yeah, that's a
You
good fat
Yeah.
guy
Level 1
strat. It's an extra
podcast
thick
for
slim
Sunday,
shirt.
the 9th of February, 2025.
A
I
tumor
hope
in the
that you all had a
brainstem. Here's
great
hoping.
first day.
Hell yeah,
Operation.
tell me.
Away. After what a crazy week it was, right? Ending with that really awesome
You guys
marathon
appreciate
that
the
I had a
fact that I
great
have
time during.
Headaches
I hope that
and
you
I'm
guys
toughing it
did
out.
too.
Please tip.
Yeah,
And
guys, the AIDS are really making
it
it
is
hard to play
time
Call of Duty.
return for another great week. Good variety coming this week. FYI, we'll be finishing up
Sneeze
at
on
least
me.
one, if not multiple playthroughs.
Indrid
Um,
sneed on me.
Starting up with some
Whoa.
new things,
Indrid
including
snoot on me?
possible betas.
Sounds weird.
Seeing if we can even stream one of them later this week.
Uh-oh.
Me-
Look who's back. There he is again.
Oh
and
my
he's-
God.
but he's not a mod. You're not getting it this time, Iron Chef Sakai, as far as I can tell.
The last
Appearing on a
time
show?
he
He went
blew it.
rogue.
Yeah. Hey Ice, how are you?
Big ups.
which is out of the ordinary. I haven't done that in a little bit, and that's going to be kind of fun later on in the week. Plus, of course, all the festivities here on the channel of continuing ongoing multiplayer and the like. So it's going to be a good one. All right, I'm very excited. Now,
good cough on me. There you go.
I feel like we got a few different things.
We're doing all right here. Thank you for asking.
And where do we start? Should we just start recapping, I guess, perhaps?
Let's go.
First off,
on your knee ditch?
I just want to say I'm happy that
you'll be fine.
This camera
it's going to be great.
Why did
now
you do
seems
this?
to be
Why the fuck did you do that?
I just want to say, should we just start recapping, I guess, perhaps? First off,
why?
I just want to say I'm happy that this camera now seems to be working without issue. Because we had a major issue that happened during the marathon the other day, and it drove me nuts, and I basically kind of got my last straw pulled, and I was like, that's it. So if you don't know...
I got my last straw pulled.
What? Wait, what?
I got my last straw pulled.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's not English. That's not an expression I've ever heard.
What happened? What? During the marathon the other day,
oh my god,
I'm playing
like straw that
various different
the
games.
camel's back?
And then
it's like that. It's like that was the last straw, and then something else happened, right? He means like that I was at my wit's end or something like that, right? Like
okay.
Point
I'm all out of
to
straws.
use that camera in order to do Feasting with the King, and all of a sudden the camera freezes, just goes completely boop frozen. And everyone's like, "Oh, what happened?"
Zip.
So
I go to open up the software for it. The software freezes and crashes, and I can't get the software to work at all. I'm
the
like,
software.
What the? So obviously there's something seriously wrong.
Guys.
Yeah, obviously there's something seriously.
Basically,
wrong.
then I had to take down the stream for like over half an hour. And what I did is I forced the firmware update.
Oh yeah, he did.
Because this camera.
Oh, you forced it this time. You mean you did it? I forced it to do the thing that I was supposed to do in order to make it go.
I
forced it.
Rolling back updates. Like, what the fuck? You didn't force. God damn it.
No.
Oh my god.
Issue with the latest security update for Windows. Basically, this camera is bricked when that security update is in place.
It is literally working right now.
Yeah. He did say the firmware was impossible to update last time. Yes, he fucking did.
He did.
For Windows. Basically, this camera is bricked
when
that security update is in place. So the only way I could get this camera to work was to roll back that security update. It did work, but then it would still have ongoing issues where it would turn off and have this nonsense going on. So finally, I said, I'm going to force all these updates. This camera, I'm not kidding you, had like 10 updates that it needed to do out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because they've been trying to fix this camera with Windows.
Out of nowhere,
so
dude.
I forced all of those updates to happen, and now the camera seems to be working without issue.
And now it works?
Seems like I can easily enable the AI to follow me around now. I can get it to zoom in and out.
Okay.
Do the it just seems like the firmware now is working. So let's hope
because you updated it.
That this camera continues to work, because this has been used.
What is this? I didn't see it.
So let's hope that this camera continues to work, because this has been used for my face cam for about a week, and it's working very well. The feedback I'm getting is that you guys really like this camera for face cam. Now that I have this new key light that goes behind it, people are saying, yeah, it looks great. You know, as a face cam now, you're the right perspective for each game. And it's interesting to see me head on playing games, because you've never really seen the head-on perspective in a long time. So people are enjoying it. So, you know, it's now seems to be working. All right, fingers crossed. We don't have any more technical issues with it. All right, so there you go. Foggy Bottom says, yes, I love this angle. It reminds me of a professional studio angle. So there you go. I'm gonna turn off the light for now, because it actually
come on, dude.
Look at you can tell he loves fucking compliments and gassing up like that just by the way he responded to that.
Well, it reminds me of a professional studio. Foggy Bottom says, yes, I love this angle. It reminds me of a professional studio angle.
It doesn't say professional. It says official. I don't know what that means. An official angle.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm going to turn off the light. This
angle
reminds me of a professional studio angle. So there you go. I'm going to turn off the light for now, because it actually is pretty
yes, the
bright
classic.
for when
My
I'm,
straw
I'm on
was
the podcast.
my last straw was
There we
pulled
go.
right up there with the
Okay,
camel broke its
so,
back on the final
We
straw.
got that
William
settled.
Truly, the
Hopefully,
wordsmith.
hopefully this will not be an
Anyways.
ongoing issue. And actually, let me
Yeah.
turn off the AI now so it won't follow me around anymore. There we go. Hopefully it's not an
Very
ongoing issue.
professional.
And
Very. Snort.
you know,
Oh
we
my
have to see what
God.
happens moving forward. Perhaps some of these issues that I've been having with my computer and USB has to do with that. I don't know. I guess we'll find out
The
this week.
faces.
So anyway,
Anti-distortion,
during the
whatnot.
marathon, let's
Thank
do it.
you.
Let's talk about the
Ringworm.
marathon. Let's get this segment out of the way so we can focus on the future, shall we?
No, let's talk about the day off, stupid.
So actually, here we go. We have a couple people contributing, and some people talking about the marathon. All right.
Energy.
So here's the deal. Let's get caught
Yes.
up on everything. As you can see, if you
Okay.
look below at the bottom of your screen,
right.
this is the leaderboard for today. I went with
If
a
I
Ratchet
look
and
below
Clank
the bottom
themed,
of my screen, you were
font
drunk,
today.
Below
sir.
the bottom of my screen is
That's my desk. That's my
it's
desk
my
is what
desk?
I'm
So,
looking at.
The
and I
marathon
also
was
see
a
the
rousing
stand for my
success.
monitor.
We had good attendance.
Hmm.
We had outstanding support, and I played a variety of games.
Whoa.
Tried some Mexican food from a new restaurant.
Uh-huh.
And yes,
I
ladies
didn't
and
even see
gentlemen,
that
I
yet.
even had a delicious gourmet Italian rum cake as provided by Rare Tricks.
Gourmet.
So we did a heck of a lot of awesome and fun stuff
I think it was just
during the
cake.
marathon on Friday. If you missed the
Good old
marathon,
sweet
okay,
tits,
all of the
Brunel.
gaming stuff is on this channel, DSP Gaming on YouTube. Excuse me. The two taste test
Excuse me.
things were
You can
over
tell it's real
on
bad when he has to say "excuse me"
Excuse
to
me.
a snort like that.
Yeah, that was bad.
DSP Reacts.
Gout
Okay,
May,
so you
there you
got
go.
the Mexican food that I had and also the Italian rum cake, which I knew a lot of people were excited to see me finally try this rum cake and see what it was. All right. But
Only you.
I
Literally
had
only you.
so many
Yeah.
things
Look at that
uploaded
person in the YouTube chat.
that
Hulk.
there's basically
The
like
marathon
videos
really wasn't
overload.
fun, to be
and
honest.
because of
Oh.
that, you know, I understand if people were like, "Oh, I don't know where anything is" or whatever.
It wasn't
Yeah,
fun.
I mean that's the problem when you have a variety marathon like this. Is there's just videos on this channel, on that channel. They're uploading in random order, and
What do you think is the?
I think that's you.
Yeah,
It's
man,
you.
it's tough. I gotta go to this channel, and they're in a random order, and they're all titled wrong. YouTube's really fucking up. I hate marathons for that reason.
Right.
you know, it's just kind of a
Maybe
chaotic
just
deal.
leave it
all
up.
right. So I hope that you will enjoy the videos when you get a chance to watch them.
No.
For those who
I
actually
won't.
have.
There's
all right.
Iron Chef's Iron Cuck Sakai. I love how he can hear the clearing of the nasal passages again.
Oh my
Heart,
God.
heart, fucking frog, man.
Now,
Fucking sick.
in regards to the marathon, all right, it went very well. As you can see, if you look at our leaderboard below here, we are already at 6 out of 10 goals
What?
hit
Oh.
to get to our next reward,
You're
which is
sucking
DSP
people
tries it
dry
Arby's,
every last
the
cent.
likes of which I have not eaten at
Arby's?
in so many years that their menu is completely different now.
Wow.
Like the last time that I ate at Arby's, okay, they only had
Look what he's doing with his collar.
menu is completely different now. Like the last time that I ate at
Oh.
Arby's, okay, they
Hold
only
up the
had
shirt. Now just yeah. I gotta
like
show a
roast
little bit
beef
more of my chest
like that
and
kind of stuff.
collarbone, I guess.
And they only they had
I think
straight
that's the Kai wants
fries.
to see
Now
the-
their whole menu's different. They have these crinkle
chest
cut
hair.
fries. They
Yeah.
have burgers.
Yeah.
All this stuff. I'm like, what the heck? Since when do they have all of that?
Burgers.
So certainly
Stop.
trying Arby's is going to be interesting because I'm going to try to purposefully get things that I don't know about, but also maybe get something that I used to eat and see if it's
Burger.
changed. Okay, so this will be great. I'm excited for it because we haven't done a fast food. DSP tries it now in several weeks.
He does, but he's for real.
So
See that?
now we'll be able to do that and test it out and see what it's
Oh,
like. I
hey,
think you guys like the
Roberto.
DSP tries. It's much better when they are
Por
fast
favor.
food centric.
Hi, Montoya.
So we're gonna do that coming up. Now we're already at 6 out of 10 goals. We only need a few more, and we're gonna be doing. By this shirt, I don't know what is going on with the collar. It keeps look at this. This collar right here. This is a flannel shirt, and this collar
This collar.
keeps
Collar.
attacking
Yeah,
my
let's
neck. It's
fold it
bothering me because I
in.
shaved this morning, so my skin
Smart.
is all sensitive. Stupid shirt.
I
Hopefully it
shaved
stops
this
doing that.
morning?
I don't know.
What,
I
did
must
you
have been like
shave
in
your
the wash.
fucking
It must have been in a
chest? Why is
certain
it
way.
so
Now the
sensitive?
collar won't stay put. It keeps like coming over and poking my neck. Okay.
Did you shave your neck? Stop.
So we only need 4 more goals hit in order to unlock DSP
You said
tries
the
it.
collar is attacking my head.
Skin is all
I think
sensitive.
it's a touching.
Stupid shirt.
Am I
Hopefully it
stupid?
stops doing that. I don't know. I must have been like in the wash. It must have been in a certain way. Now the collar won't stay put. It keeps like
It must have been in the wash a certain way. Tell me that
Uh-huh.
you don't know anything about like fucking laundry, doing your own fucking laundry without telling me. Oh, my wife must have washed it in a certain way.
Oh yeah,
Also,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
laughing
yeah.
at this chatter, kind of manipulated by Sav.
Oh, I
Coming
love
over and
that.
poking my
That's good.
neck. Okay.
Poking my neck. He
Oh,
said
okay,
poking. Okay.
poking
So,
my neck.
Poking my
we only
neck.
need 4 more goals hit
Catchy.
in order
3
to unlock
months? That means it's your
DSP
birthday.
tries it.
Where's
If we
this
stay
icon
on
now? He
pace
prestiged the
with
goals.
how
I
things
know,
have
yeah.
been
Good
going,
question.
likely we'll be doing this within the next couple of
Good
days.
question.
And that'll be perfect because actually my wife is going to be working the next few days. So to do DSP tries it and be able to order the food and have it be our dinner one of those days would be perfect. So thank you so much for all of that support during the marathon. Just listen, we had 8 shots. Okay?
Hold on.
5 different taste tests out of this Sakura box.
Oh my god, I'm such an idiot.
Jade
What?
Rasmussen says, "Hey bub, IDK like Monster Hunter. Just talk to you in chat, okay?" Thank you,
Thanks,
Jade.
Jade.
Which is
Jade, big
pretty
ups.
much
What's up?
about to be empty.
He wants $450 to have 40s, by the way.
Yeah.
So because of that, I need to
$450
order a new box
Sorry.
this week as a replacement. There's only a few things left in here. In
I thought
fact,
that this was bullshit.
No, he's only got a couple treats left.
1,
Wow, treats.
2, there's only 5 items left in the box.
Only
So basically,
5?
once we hit the Arby's goal, all right, after that, I need to have something new. So I'll look at this and probably, like I said, I'll get a new box. That won't be, I'll probably do like a European box or a Turkish box, something completely different because this was Japanese. They do have many different
Okay.
of these boxes
What
on
is this brand?
Amazon. So I'll look into another one and have it come by like hopefully like middle of the week.
Sakura
We'll
box.
see. Okay.
That's just what it is?
I
thought that
guess.
was
Cool.
the
Remember, every time we hit a
Sakura-
goal, I do a
it's gonna be-
taste test
obviously has
out
to
of the
be the
box, and that's
Japanese
why
one,
we're almost
but-
done. You guys have been
Right.
so supportive
So
in the last
supportive,
week to get us to the
guys.
marathon
Yeah.
during the marathon. So thank you so much for that. All right. Very excited.
Cat's box,
Now,
Royal Rumble sign real. It's good.
though.
being that we're 6 out of 10,
Okay,
let's
it's-
push to 10. Let's get that
Right.
Arby's maybe tomorrow.
Let's get that Arby's and get $600 today, guys. Please.
Yeah.
Maybe Tuesday,
come
right? Let's
on.
get it going. Thank you in advance to any support. Remember, everything counts,
Yeah.
including super chats,
Universal
super stickers,
yum.
memberships on the YouTube side, subs on the Kick side, and of course, tips which count for both. Now,
Oh, dude, the
I will
Korean
just say
box is
this.
Great.
I came back this
Plain
morning and I took a look. 100 subs expired on Kick.
Oh,
Ah.
Oh.
I like to maintain the levels
my
that I
gout.
have, right? 100 freaking subs expired on Kick over the day that I was off.
Why get a
So-
new box if you never used what he has? Good question.
If you're on
Sakai,
Kick,
open that wallet.
now would be a great
Get
time if
Come
you
on,
want to support
this is up
via
to you, Iron
subs.
Cuck. Come
Please
on.
do. I'll be honest.
Who's
gonna
do a one
On the Kick side, it's been on the slower side this month. I would say the YouTube side has been pretty good. Tips have been great. But on the Kick side, it's been a little bit sluggish this month. So please
Oh.
support the channel in any way. You'll get a shout out if you do. And
But-
subs
but-
would be
but you
great
just
today. A
asked
good
for
way to start the
subs.
month, okay?
Ew.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone. And Jade, what's going on? How are you today? Good morning, everyone. I know a lot of people are now joining and saying hello. Shall we start with some shout outs?
No, let's
Shall
start
we
with
do
some,
that?
don't know.
All right, let's start with shout outs. We started
to
with
you and
Cosmic
the
Chalupa,
Shot.
who did a $5 super chat and said the following, because this is going to be directly about the marathon. So we'll talk about everything that happened during the
Okay.
marathon now. We'll get this out of the
Just
way.
say what he said.
Cosmic Chalupa
Yeah.
says, I was sad to see Factorio end so quickly because I love the game. So here's the deal.
I
Okay,
enjoy
here
games.
comes the
5
deal.
games made it into the
Jade
marathon.
Rasmussen says, "At
And I had
DSP
them all
Gaming, hey?"
installed and ready to go. And basically the reason that we played the games in the order we did was voting. Like during the marathon,
Uh-huh. Hello?
I asked people via polls, what do you want to see next? What do you want to see next? So we played the games in the order that people voted for them. You know, I didn't choose the order. So the first game that was chosen was chess. Then it was
Said it keeps
Lollipop
attacking my
Chainsaw.
head?
Then
Oh,
it
he
was
did say that.
Factorio.
Oh.
And then we
Well,
had time
I'm
for
guessing-
one
I guess
more
we were
game.
wrong.
And I made the executive
That's never
decision to
happened
try
before.
Onimusha
I don't know
Warlords.
how to deal
all
with
There's
it.
right?
time for everything.
So
Yeah.
let's talk about that, shall we?
Thanks for
Since
being
we
here
want to
for
talk
me
about
through this,
Factorio,
dude.
That's my
Factorio was the third
anytime,
game that we
anytime.
played. And I
Beyond.
knew absolutely nothing about Factorio at all. I didn't even know what it was. Okay. So I booted it up.
Stuck on it.
And
I
what
get
it
it.
is you're a guy who's like a resource management guy running around mining, crafting,
You're a
you know,
guy.
building things. And so it's a combination of various factors. It kind of reminded me of back in the day when I used to play
Sorry.
games like Age of
Try not to let
Empires and
those
stuff
through.
like that. Now, Here's the thing. I only played the game for like 16 minutes.
Yeah, that's
okay?
actually accurate.
And of course,
You
it's
did
the
play
tutorial.
16 minutes.
So all I'm
That might
doing
be
is
the
I'm learning the
fastest
mechanics of the
rage
game,
quit,
how
rage
to
quit of
maneuver
all
the
time,
menus
by
and
the
the
way.
like.
Yeah, it was like 15
During
or
the
16
16 minutes
That's
I'm playing
true.
it, I kid you not, the entirety of the stream came to a screeching halt. Viewers were
He only
leaving the
had
stream
demo.
en masse. Like we had overall during
in mass.
viewers were leaving the stream en masse. Like we had
En masse.
overall during the
masse.
marathon, I think we had around 300
Fucking
some
dumb
people on
bitch.
YouTube and something like 50, 60 viewers on Kick. People just started leaving. We went down to into the 200s on YouTube and we were dropping on Kick rapidly. Okay.
Whoa.
Both chats completely
You're in his Kick
disengaged
chat. Nice.
and stopped talking to me at all. They were
also
slow
completely false.
as like molasses.
That's not
No one
true.
was typing. No one was tagging me. Nothing. So I'm looking. I'm like, I'm playing this game for 16 minutes, and I'm just learning the tutorial of obviously with some kind of a strategy-based game, right? It's probably going to be
What?
you do resource management to build settlements and factories that are going to make things for you. I'm sure eventually it probably makes robots and stuff. You probably
That's
have to
true,
defend your
Jay.
base
Yeah.
against aliens and stuff. That's what I'm guessing, right? But
Okay.
I'm literally
Alien?
16 minutes
Okay.
in, and everyone on the stream is dead. So I'm like, why am I
You're
playing
so
this?
boring,
Right? Like,
dude.
listen, there are some games
Stop with the Rodney
that-
Dangerfield shit.
basically are good on their own merits, and are great for
okay.
playthroughs for yourself.
Speed up the speaking.
For my kind of audience, right? Who is an audience that number one wants to engage with me,
Deadheads.
wants to talk with me a
Deadhead,
lot. Number two,
Uh-huh.
wants to see action. That's what it is. My audience wants engagement and action.
Oh, that hurts when I do that.
This game is the complete polar opposite. I can't engage with you because I'm trying to learn the
Look at
mechanics
Iron
of a
Chester guy.
complex
Maybe they were so
game
into the game
at
they
an
weren't
accelerated
chatting.
rate, and I
Definitely.
can't give you action because there is none right now. So
You're-
I'm not sure
you're
exactly what I
boring,
could have
dude.
done to make the game any better. All right, but I'm not saying anything negative about the game at all. Like some people are
You
so
are.
dumb. They're actually saying shit like, "Oh, you
my
hated
God.
on Factorio and you said it's a terrible game."
You did.
And then you rage quit it.
You did.
Literally none of that happened.
did.
Only a complete asshole would say that because they want to make me look
Oh,
bad.
wow.
But you
What
just said
happened
it.
was
You did.
literally no one on the stream was paying any attention to what was going on the stream.
To
Why
me.
would I
Please pay
broadcast
attention to
that
me.
content?
I'm very
I want you to
needy.
think about
I'm a
this.
very needy
I'm a
streamer
live
kitten
streamer.
today.
Very
My
very
job
needy.
is to broadcast content
get
that
attention.
entertains an audience and engages them
broadcast
so they
content.
find value in it, want to stick around, and want to support it. If in the 16 minutes I played the game,
What a weird way of
attendance
putting
dipped,
that.
no one was
Very
talking, and it was
strange.
completely dead, why would I continue that? Now,
You
that
do that
doesn't
every
say
other
anything
time.
negative about the game. Nor did I. I didn't say, this game fucking sucks, what a
alone.
piece of shit, you guys are assholes. Never said that.
No one
Literally
said you
said,
did say
wow,
that.
this stream is dead, no one's engaging, let's just do something else, which is exactly what we did. All right? So, if you want to
What the fuck is
listen
hand
to a
egg
bunch
day?
of
Sorry.
basically
I'll read that in a second.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. There are two things. Matty Ice, I see you. Iwamoto said, "Do we have a tips goal? Does it involve Indrid building an entry grade on Steam, or Snood
Ooh.
cooking something tasty with Canadian ingredients? Also, happy Nation Hand Egg Day to you continental conspirators." What the fuck is that?
Hand egg day. It's football.
National? Oh,
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
And
Thank you, Iwamoto.
You could do an entry level Gundam assembly on stream. I think that'd be pretty cool. You don't need any glue or anything like that. You might need some little.
Just snap it together.
Yeah, exactly. You might need some
could
little
do that.
snippers. You need little snippers to snip them out of the.
I got those.
Yeah, so there you go. You should be fine.
I could do that.
That'd
That would be
might-
fun.
That would probably be a fun stream, actually.
I'm down with that. I like miniature shit, and I would do that. I think I would just do that for the fun of it.
And then I could just keep the glue to sniff.
Yeah. And
Really
Matty Ice said, to put
mean-spirited
it into
people.
medical terms, he played Factorio and support Flatline. Filbert had to perform an emergency operation to pump life, aka Moolah, back in, and then a goat emoji, which means nah.
Yes, that's
I
true.
do not have a PO box.
Just give out your home address live on stream here right now. Please go ahead.
Okay, it's 6969 Butthole Place,
Hell yeah!
Colorado, California.
Sounds good to me.
People who all they want to do is try to seem like everything is negative, go ahead and listen to them or you could just watch the actual video.
No, that's not.
In which case you'll see
That's not
exactly
That
me.
is her. That is her. Actually, yes.
what
That's
happened.
not me.
I just sat there playing the game and no one paid any attention. And I was like, let's move on. All right.
That
So
address
here's the deal,
exists?
Cosmic
What?
Chalupa. I feel like Factorio is a game that would work for a certain audience who knows what to expect. Okay. And that audience understands that there's going to be a lot of me
Yeah, yes,
learning the
Arby.
game and having to try to absorb it on a rapid pace. The audience that was there for the
Absorb it.
marathon was not that audience, right? That audience for the marathon was
whole
a
place.
variety audience, actually.
Oh,
A lot of people
this
wanted to see
place.
actions. People wanted to see me play classic games. People were there for various different reasons, right? So
They're there to see you
I couldn't
fail,
just keep
dumb
doing it.
bitch.
Now,
Yeah.
would I ever go back to Factorio? I don't know. I don't know if that's the kind of
No.
game that honestly is going to bring in attention on my streams. Maybe there is a crowd for Factorio, like you, Cosmic Chalupa, who seems to really like the game.
Yeah, this was
But I hate to say it,
this whole
most people
thing
I
was
think
a
on my stream.
scam. All of it.
What do you mean?
Like the whole marathon was just a scam, and we know that. But it was so obvious this time.
It was a viewer's choice. Stupid.
Oh,
So you viewers get to choose something, and then I get to choose to end it after 15 minutes. Okay.
okay, all right. Well, if those were in the stipulations, then I stand corrected.
Yeah, sorry, you were Felton
Ha-ha.
once again.
Petchy says, step 1, sigh, whine and drain the life of the party. Step 2, complain that there is no life in the party. Step 3, use this as an excuse to do what you want? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Step 4, profit. Hidden step 5, complain about lack of profits.
Very true. Very, very true.
Movie Sank says, guys, I know you already gave me $15K to do the marathon, as well as giving me more money during the marathon, but I'd like more money today. Okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
It was a good day, but it could be better as always with more
Could
money.
be better.
Please.
My neck
These are
hurts,
not
by
that
the way.
audience.
Yeah. And my
So we'd
back
have to see, could we
hurts.
get people to come out and support
It's like
Factorio
a hinge.
if you're okay with that
I
very
gotta go
slow
I'll be
paced,
right back. So you got to
you
run
know,
the stream
Okay.
for just a second.
Okay.
have to
I'm
think
running
and
it.
learn
I can't pause it, so you guys are here with me.
mechanics
Let's
kind
go.
of a strain. So let's see what happens,
Minecraft
but
eating sound?
it definitely didn't fit
Yeah,
the format
more.
of this
Forever.
marathon that we
You
were
don't need
doing,
your paycheck.
right? Like
I
this
do.
is not going to bring in attention, and
Yes,
no one's
dude,
paying
God,
any attention to that kind of a
woo!
game during a marathon.
Party time.
And by the way, that's also what I've said is that when we're doing these marathons, you really shouldn't nominate a
Stupid
game that's
fucking
like that.
font.
If there's a game that has a lengthy tutorial where you're gonna have to sit there and learn all these complex mechanics, no one wants to see that during a marathon.
Don't do that.
At
He'll come
most,
back
we're gonna play these
eventually and
games
see
for
it.
what, an hour and a half if they're good for the stream. So why would you want me to spend my time
So
learning
you
this
just called
in-deep
Factorio
tutorial, right? So
bad.
yeah, I mean, if this was like an indies marathon event, it would have worked. It wasn't. Okay.
You shouted
So
us out
anyway,
in a way.
Talking about in
Yes,
general
baby.
these games, let's do some more
Oh.
shout outs, then we're going to cover all the
Okay,
games that
I'll
I
have to
played
keep an
during the
eye on Kick
marathon.
Chat. Oh, he's back,
Little
guys.
PP
Calm down.
Energy did a
Okay.
$5 super chat. If I send some gourmet head cheese from my hometown to you with fancy crackers, would you eat it on stream for a DSP tries it? What in the holy hell is head cheese? That sounds disgusting. What is head cheese?
Why did you say that's disgusting? You don't even know what it is. What do you mean? What is head cheese? That's disgusting. And by the way, head cheese is like fucking like pickled pig skull. Like there actually is a real
Head
thing
cheese.
called head cheese, and it's like a
It
pickled
is.
pig skull or something
I
stupid
just
shit.
googled it. Head cheese is a meat jelly or terrin. Did I say that right?
Mhm.
Terrine. Okay, made from the head of a pig or calf. It is often eaten cold. It's also known as brawn.
Ron?
Brawn.
Brawn?
Brawn.
Oh,
Brawn.
Never heard of
like
that. Sounds awful, but cool.
It
I mean,
looks.
I'm sure different strokes for different folks, probably.
Yeah. Montoya, por favor.
I don't know if I want to know about that. Anything that involves a head, like a cheese coming from a head, that doesn't sound very appetizing. Does anyone know what head cheese
I was about to
is?
say, Ray, it sounds like smegma.
Well, that's the other thing that it is.
Oh, it's a sexual thing. Well, then no, I don't want.
What? It's a sexual thing?
Dude, just Google it. You're on 2 computers right now. Come
Head
on.
cheese, you disgusting freak. You gotta-
What?
That's little PP
No, I don't
energy
know.
you're
I don't
talking
talk
about.
about. I don't talk like
Right.
that. I'm 42 years old. The last thing on my mind is head cheese, right? That's absolutely
That's on your
disgusting.
mind?
Okay. It's the last thing.
So
on
here's
his
what you
mind,
can
but
do,
it's
little
still
PP
there.
energy. You can keep your
He
little
would've turned
pee-pee
his-
in your
he had to
pants
turn his head.
and
Oh.
stop saying disgusting things.
I thought you were
Guys-
talking about sexual things. You're talking about his little pee-pee now.
He doesn't talk like that, Snoot.
Oh, sorry. He's 42.
You are
Yeah.
welcome to
By
super
the way,
chat
he's-
further.
oh,
Thank you for
never
that.
mind.
Okay. Jade, what's going on? 44 months as an Ultra member. He says, I don't know if I'm going to like Monster Hunter. I'll just talk with you in chat today. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to like Monster Hunter today either. To be honest, I have no idea.
Shade Whisperer, dude.
You know, we'll see what, I've got
Is
it loaded
Earth
here
flat
on
or no? I
Steam.
kind
And
of would like
we're
to
going to
hear
boot
him
it up and
answer
try to
that.
adjust it and see what it plays like. You know what I'm really curious
I
about?
still want the answer.
How's it going to run?
Explain
Because
how to
remember,
play
all the
tic-tac-toe.
footage that they
Yeah,
showed
for real.
in
Couldn't
Yeah.
explain the
all of the
rules to
promotional
tic-tac-toe.
materials, even
No.
the Capcom digital event where they showed it off,
Yapcon.
it ran at like 30 frames per second. And I hate to say it, folks, I'm just going to be honest with you. All right?
Oh, here we go.
Just going to be very honest. Games in 2025 should not be
Uh-huh.
frame limited to 30 frames per second.
That makes no
fuck?
sense.
They shouldn't.
It's
If this
fine.
game runs
Frame
poorly on
limited.
PC, it might be a deal breaker for
I
me.
know what he's saying.
Because the
but
whole idea
Yeah.
is that you're playing it on the best
Right.
format and the games all perform well.
Dude,
If
you
this game
played on
runs
30
poorly,
FPS for years.
I don't even know if
up
I'm going to
until
care about it,
recently.
right? So I guess we'll see.
God, he's such a snob.
Let's see how it goes. By the way, people in chat
Just
are
a
now
fake
saying
gamer.
head cheese is a Scottish dish.
Absolutely fake
It's
gamer.
pork in jelly.
In jelly?
Head cheese known as
Ugh,
brawn
did you
or
see the
sous is a
tendons in his neck do
terrine-like
that weird
went
thing?
away.
Dude, he's like reading exactly the way you did.
I mean, yeah.
Great minds
that's
think
fine.
alike.
I guess. I fucking. Yes,
A terrine-like cold cut made by pressing cooked pig head parts
Terrine?
together with gelatin. Oh.
Why are you reacting like that? I didn't.
Yeah,
think
okay,
that
dude.
Either. But-
Oh.
People like this stuff. Stop. Joshy says it's good.
No thanks.
trust
I think
you.
I'll
Joshy
pass
says
anyway.
it's good.
Okay, it doesn't matter what
Joshy,
kind of head cheese we were
Joshy,
talking
like
about.
that, it's good.
I think I'll pass on
Guys,
both.
You like it?
That doesn't sound
You like
appetizing in the
Wendy's?
least. Yuck.
It's yummy. Says
It's
Vivian.
actually nice. Well, Dab
Interesting.
Hands,
Okay.
there's some good news for you.
I'm
Dab
not a big
Hands.
pork fan.
You can have it all.
Me either.
I
Yeah.
abstain from the head
Ham,
cheese. You can have it
bean,
all to
pig.
yourself, all right? Keep it over there.
Washing my face.
Okay. So I'm being told the Monster Hunter Wilds beta that I'm about to play today is
Exactly,
an outdated
Toby.
build. Oh, they
You
didn't
can-
have time to update it.
That with Monster Hunter Wilds, like literally the thing that they say when you install it is like, hey, put this on an SSD and it'll be fine. And
Oh, okay.
it's on an SSD for
Boom.
me, and it looks fine to me.
Oh, you're playing it?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, right
it's,
now?
Only not right now, but a little bit.
Already I'm seeing some
over the weekend.
excuses.
Okay.
I haven't even booted the game yet. And
Uh-huh.
already I'm seeing and hearing some excuses.
You're
They
the
didn't-
one.
Following me? My
Excuses?
camera's following me. I turned on the AI by accident, I guess. They didn't have time to update it. Well, what did they have time to do?
They're
Is
making
it that the point
game
of the
still,
beta
regard.
is to show off the latest
Tommy's
build of your
asking how
game
it
so
is.
people can
It's
know if
pretty
they're
good.
interested in it and if
Yeah.
they want to
Yeah,
actually buy it, while at the
Chargeblade
same
is,
time you get some
a
valuable
little bit
testing
better
data,
now,
right?
I
So
haven't really
what were they
played,
doing
with
exactly?
Any of the other weapons, but
Were they on vacation?
The
Were they-
power axe mode of the Chargeblade is really good so far.
And this is literally a test.
They released the
yes.
demo so people wouldn't try to data
Yeah.
mine everything. They didn't want to have a second beta, but people pestered them so much they said, "Hey, fuck it." Oh my god.
Okay. Swaggy,
All right,
what was
well,
the name in Kick Chat so I don't
listen.
miss it?
Let's see what happens today.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
I
give it
interrupted
an
you.
honest
Ugh.
shot. This stream will be
Oh.
interesting.
Oh, I do it
I'm
so
gonna give it an
often.
honest try.
stream will be
Number one, we're
interesting.
gonna see how does it perform
Oh,
on
yeah,
PC.
okay,
That's number
of
one,
course.
right? Number two, we're gonna see
You?
if I like the gameplay. Right, we're gonna test several different factors today. Try to figure this out, and see if this is something that I'm interested in playing.
Stop
To be
popping
frank,
your
I don't know
fingers
if it
into the
will
mic.
be, and to be honest, probably not. But I figured I missed the first beta. People were a little upset that I did miss the first beta. So I'm now going to try it now, and if it's
I
good,
don't
it's good, and if
remember
not, it's
anyone
okay.
asking why
This
you
is
didn't play
no
it.
risk,
Yeah.
right? The only thing we could possibly have is reward. There's no risk today on this stream.
What the fuck
Okay,
does that
so-
mean?
Let's give it an honest, as they say, give it the old college try and see what it's
Big up
about,
Ashton and Andy.
and see if it's something that we want to partake in. or not,
Inside our
all right?
armpit sweat.
All right, we have a few more
Oh.
shout outs to do. Then I want to talk about the marathon.
That's
Then I want to talk
funny.
about my day off today. Then I want to talk about this PSN outage. We have a lot to talk about today. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
So
Cool. Yeah.
Hey, there's kind of manipulated by Sav.
I love that. That's so good.
How many megabytes per second is your internet? I'm curious, what is a good megabytes per second to have? I have no idea. I actually don't even know what I have right now. It's the best available. Like, no lie, it's the best available
It is not
in
the
my area.
best
That's what I
available.
have,
not.
but I don't know what the speeds are. I don't test them. I could eventually, but I can't do it now during a live stream.
Yes,
but
you
I
can.
don't know off the top of my head.
Speedtest.net.
No clue.
That's
Fucking loser.
he does not.
I feel like
have-
these days with the internet, it just doesn't matter anymore. Like,
What
there
are you
was a
talking
time when
about?
high speed was a big
Bro,
thing.
I'm
But
gonna
now,
punch
like
something.
most internet
Even I know
providers, as
that's
long as you're
not
paying
true.
for their highest tier package, they're going to give
Also,
you.
this is
That's
extreme.
not-
This is extremely petty and pedantic, but it's not megabytes
Sure.
per second. It's megabits,
Megabits.
per second.
Okay.
Megabits,
Well-
like copium there in the chat is saying.
Oh,
insane
Ah.
speeds.
you mean copium?
Like,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
copium?
sure probably what I'm available to have, I would never use. You know what I mean?
What does that mean?
Like, I'm not super
Okay.
educated in this stuff, but even I know this is a lie.
Yes, it's just stupid. Probably because he doesn't actually have that good of a connection. And
Yeah, well, he
that, like,
doesn't.
no, and that he just wants to hide that he's like, wasting money in an extra stupid way.
Yeah. Like, I have
I received
fiber,
a two-
and I swear to God, it's got to be better than DSP's.
I bet you it is.
Connection,
Go to speedtest.net right now and find out.
Okay,
$2
I'll
tip.
do it.
I'll do it. There's the
I'll
Flat
do it.
Man B.
There's the shout out to Detractor Beam. Big ups.
Oh my God!
What's
I
up,
didn't-
everyone?
I
Hope
didn't
all
see
is
it.
well, and God bless. Thank you,
Where's
Flat
it?
Man. Good to see you
Shout
here
out to
today.
Detractor
Hope
Beam.
you had a good
Shout out to
Saturday,
Swaggy
and welcome to
Davis
the stream
Jr.
for Sunday.
Okay, I'm gonna press go. Here we go. It's not going.
Cool.
Oh, it's connecting.
All right. So we got some super chats. We've got some tips. How about some memberships? And how about some subs over on Kick? Like I said,
Now,
Kick,
how about some
sadly, I
subs?
lost like 100
about
subs
some
on my day off. They
subs?
all expired. So it'd be great to get some of those back today. Let's get back on course. Let's hit the goal today.
Okay.
Obviously, let's hit the goal.
Testing my
Right?
download.
Let's get to 7
My
out of
download
10.
is 539.83.
on this very stream. Let's get
Pretty good.
Arby's coming soon, as soon as possible.
Let's get
Maybe
Arby's
tomorrow.
coming soon.
Doesn't have to be tomorrow, but as long as it's in the next few days, it would be great, right?
Why does it
Okay.
have to be in the next few days?
Beware of Bob. Just did a $2 Canadian super chat. Please use the bug glaive weapon. All right, so that's one of the one of the weapons in the game,
500
bug
over
glaive.
500, not
I'll have to
bad,
take a
not
look
at
because
all.
doesn't
Yeah.
Monster Hunter have an insane amount of weapons? Isn't that one of the features of the game?
Download information
Is
on
that you can
megabyte,
really
megabytes
customize
or
how you
megabytes.
play it based on what weapon you pick?
Megabags per second.
And there's like an insane variety of weapons, right?
There's 16 weapons.
Cool. I don't even know what I'll use
Oh.
today. We'll have to see. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I
God.
don't even know. I guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
All right. So let's talk marathon. Here's what happened during the marathon. Number
Why do
one,
we
insane
need-
amounts of
Ah!
support, and thank you for that. Really, it really
Oh
helps
my
a lot.
God, but you were
Got me
begging
already
for
a head start
800.
on the
You
next
said
goal. And by the
700
way,
was the soft
now what we need
goal.
to do, we need to start planning for the big 50 celebration. Remember, every 50 goals we do a big marathon event. So what should the next one be? We just did a viewer's choice.
Why
What
are
should we
we
do
planning
next?
it now?
I would be down
When's
if
the
people
next
wanted
one?
to see a part 2
Two.
of the Mega Man
Two.
Rageathon. We're now
What?
in one setting. I try to play
an
Mega Man 4,
Rageathon.
5, and 6 while you guys again are getting me drunk and making it overly challenging. I would
Why does he advertise it like that? And he's like, yeah, you guys are getting me drunk. He sounds like a fucking slutty girl at a party.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, you silly boys are getting me drunk. It's so
my
hot.
God.
It's so hot in here. I'm gonna take off my Lululemon jacket. It's so hot in here.
I'm
Oh my
so
God.
sweaty,
I'm
and
so
my purple
drunk.
smells so good.
You guys want to play some video games? I'm drunk.
I'm a
be down for that.
gamer.
I have the collection, and
I
it
have
was
the
fun
best
to do
internet,
back in
guys.
Yeah,
January.
I have such a good internet
So to do that
connection, you
again, whether
guys.
that's like late February, or excuse me,
So
like
tipsy.
end of February or early March, whenever it would be, I'd be down for that. Okay, or we need to come up with a different idea. What should the next marathon be? I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, people had some interesting ideas. Like, remember, one person was like, what about a 5 nights at Freddy's marathon where I commit to playing through various
Dude.
5 nights at Freddy's
Are you gonna
games
commit or are you gonna rage
during a
quit?
marathon event
Right.
to really immerse me in
Yeah.
the series and see if I end up liking it or not? Because my only
Those
exposure
games
to
are
5
not
nights at Freddy's
easy.
was playing the original game for like 20
They're
minutes
Scary too.
and
They're
playing,
very scary.
I think it was Sister Location. I think I played
Sister
that for
Location
like 20 minutes,
is
and that
probably
was
my
it.
favorite
Now,
one.
I hated the games during that 40 minutes that I played it, but I never really
Well,
gave
then
it a
why
chance,
do it?
right? So maybe that could be
That's a
something
weird
interesting
face.
to do.
Forget megabytes
Um,
and megabytes.
or
Bagel
another
bites
thing
for
that
the
people
win.
presented,
I'm gonna agree with that.
What about doing some kind of
gonna
a
agree.
specialty challenge run? So, for
Ooh, Rage
example,
Quit
Specialty
FNAF.
maybe we do a
challenge run.
marathon where I play
Ooh.
fighting
Rage
games,
Quit FNAF
right?
and
But
Night
like
2.
Street Fighter and the
Ooh.
like. But you guys
What?
actually give me challenges that I need to complete.
Like what?
Like it would be, hey, you got to play with Lily until you get like 15 wins. And that could take ages, or it could be right away, and then we switch to another character.
And then I get to give you money
then switch
after
to
you
this
do
character,
it?
switch to that character, stuff like that. Or
Yeah,
you
dude,
could challenge me to play a FromSoft game with some kind of a crazy challenge I've never done before. Play Dark Souls 2 with this wacky build, right? Or play Dark Souls 3, but it's a one death run. If you die, that's it. You got to start over, right? So there's all these ideas that we've had, right? These are all interesting sound ideas. But honestly, what do we really want to do? I don't know. I think we need to talk about it. We need to hash this out and figure this out.
Bugging you.
And go from there. Okay. Yeah. So let's start talking. I think it's a good suggestions to have. Let's every day. Let's start talking about this in the morning on the podcast. You know, and figure that out. Iron Chef Sakai just did a very generous $50 super chat. He says, rethink Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. It's been fantastic so far. You got to swap your tunic out. It's bugging you. Not suitable for the king. My tunic. It's I don't know what's with the collar. Because I like this shirt. This is my really nice, relatively new green flannel shirt. I don't know why the collar is doing this, jabbing my neck. Like I said, when I shave, my skin's all sensitive because I have very sensitive skin. I hate it. But damn thing's jabbing me here. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know.
All right, so Iron Chef Sakai, thank you. Yeah, so Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out the other day.
Yeah, you're not wearing an
undershirt. And if you guys remember,
good point.
One of the things that I distinctly said.
What? Are you gonna say it? What?
I would wait and see. Meaning I wasn't going to play it at launch because I'd seen my wife play Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and we both hated the game. Like, no exaggeration. We liked it for like a half an hour.
Love it.
And then once she actually got into the meat of the game and the mechanics, the game was very unpolished and wonky and not very fun.
Kingdom Come 2
And I get it. It's supposed to be the kind of game where you have to like figure out creative ways to do things. And there's 10 ways to do every objective in the game. Like, yeah, but then it's not very... how can I put it? It doesn't feel polished because there's just too many factors involved. I don't know. I just remember we didn't like it. Okay, so
that's the exact same.
Honestly, I was not interested in this game at all.
You said those were great,
if it comes out, and I end up getting a lot of feedback that people are saying that I should try it, then I would. All right. So Iron Chef Sakai,
lucky you're there. Let's fucking go. Thank you.
Is the very first person asking me to check out the game. Like, no lie, no one else has as of yet.
Good lean in.
Yep.
We'll see if more desire pops up here in my streams that people want to see me play it. There is a problem though. All right. Here's the thing. Allow me to very briefly
explain.
Open up the game release schedule and take a look at it with all of you.
What? Oh my god!
There we go. Man. So as you can see, Kingdom Come Deliverance came out a few days ago.
Bring up
We've got mine Street Fighter 6, who I really liked, and I'm going to keep playing with her. In fact, that's the late stream tonight. We've got the Monster Hunter Wilds demo, which we're trying today. Then we've got Civ 7. Now, I'll be honest, originally I was all over this game, and I was very excited for Civ 7. But now everyone seems to be of the impression that I shouldn't play it. Some people are like, yeah, it just seems like they made a lot of awful decisions with this game, and that it's going to be a huge flop. And if you do play it, you should just wait, because it's going to end up being better. They'll probably patch it and fix the UI and do a bunch of tweaks to it that'll make it better.
No.
So,
okay.
It sounds like Civ 7 maybe a skip for me, which sucks because the whole idea when I became a PC gamer was that I was going to play the PC exclusives, but it sounds like this is one of the first big ones. People are saying it actually stinks. So, I guess maybe I should just skip it for now.
Not that you'd ever play it before.
The Elden Ring 9 Rain beta is this coming weekend. Now, I won't be here on the 15th. So if this does come out and we are allowed to stream and capture it, then I'm going to be playing it on Friday night, and then I'm going to be playing it again on Sunday night, because those are the two streams of it that I'd be able to play during those time frames. But it's not clear if anyone can capture and stream it yet. There is zero information on this. I scoured the internet. There's been no announcement whether or not you can. In the initial announcement, in the announcement where I was accepted, they said nothing. So probably what's going to happen is on the 11th.
I'm not going to lie. I want to play that.
That's when they're actually sending out the codes. Probably that's when they're going to give you the NDA. If there is one. And the NDA will probably be like, you cannot capture and stream it. Or maybe there will be no NDA. And if that's the case, then I'm all over it. Okay?
very Fallout.
Oh, okay.
So let's see what happens.
Oh wait, yeah.
But that's what's the next big
British-
thing,
British
basically.
Fallout.
British
And then
one,
Avowed
yeah.
and Lost
It's the
Records on
British one.
February
British
18th.
one.
The Fatal Fury
Still
open
suffers
beta
from
starts on the
choice
20th.
paralysis, and that's why
Like a
he
Dragon
can't pick
Pirate
rewards
Yakuza in
outside of
Hawaii the
food or actually
21st.
gives back to his
Do you
community.
see the
He'll never
point I'm
care.
Yeah, he
making?
doesn't care about
Once we
anything,
basically hit
external to himself.
this coming
And
weekend,
why would you?
we are busy throughout the entire
When you're the
month
most
with big
important
new
person
releases.
in the universe.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is big right now.
Right
Here's
now.
the reason why.
Okay, go ahead.
Because there's nothing else
yeah.
out. I'm just going to be honest, all right? I'm not saying it's a bad
Night Rain
game.
thing.
I'm saying
Why
it's
not?
one of
Oh,
those
yeah, no,
games
yeah,
that
you'll
slips
lose- you'll
in
fucking get in trouble
when
for
there's
it.
nothing else going on.
Whoa.
So everyone talks about it and focuses on it. But the moment that something else that's high priority comes out, you're going to notice everyone's going to forget about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and they're going to start talking
That's
about all
not
these other
true.
games. All right?
That's
So
not
if I were to get Kingdom
true.
Come Deliverance 2 right now, here's the problem. I still got to finish Dark Souls with mods, which I'm beating probably tomorrow.
You
I still have to finish
played
Ninja
it
Gaiden 2 Black, which is
so
probably
many
maybe 2
times
more
over the years.
streams.
Drop it.
Okay. And we're going to talk about something that happened during the marathon in a sec. There's a game that I want to play. So there's 2 games I have to
Elden Ring
finish
band coming soon.
this
yes,
week,
the dude.
while also doing
It
Smart
is.
Guys, while making a special
Sorry.
appearance on someone else's show, while still maintaining things such as Street Fighter
Fuck you,
6 with
Street
Mai,
Fighter.
maybe doing some Call of Duty gameplay. So I've already got a lot of stuff to do. All right. And then starting this weekend, all this new stuff is going to start coming out
Whoa.
that I'm going to be involved with. So I don't know if taking essentially a filler game and
Phil?
starting it right
Fill-up
now,
game.
that's going to be
Phil-up
lengthy
game.
because this is a lengthy RPG. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 isn't like a 12-hour game. This is a very lengthy game, right?
Yeah, big time swaggy.
It just doesn't sound like a very good idea to me. And I get it. There's some people who like it and want to see me play it. But number one, it's not on my radar. I didn't like the first one. And
it is on
I
your
just don't
radar.
see myself having
So-
time to play it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, every excuse in the motherfucking book
Yeah.
to not play this game.
So
that
let's see what
people are
happens, but for
enjoying
now,
so much.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I'm going to be honest, doesn't look very good.
Just say
I think
no.
this week I got to focus on what I'm going to
If you
focus
don't
on.
want to play it,
Okay?
say no.
Anyway,
That's it.
we'll talk more about that in a
You've suggested
second,
games
okay?
A lot that I don't want to play. And
Let's
they say,
continue
"It's
now
not my
talking
style, but
about
Thank you.
The marathon and how it
You
went.
just say,
it.
yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to, like, make
So
excuses
let's
from
talk about the
literally
games that I
No.
played during the marathon. Obviously,
No.
Factorio didn't really work. So what else did I play? The first game that everyone voted on was chess.
Phil doesn't read.
And here's the
Boy,
thing
here we
about
go.
that,
Here
about
we
chess.
go.
I like chess. It's a game that makes you
Do you?
think. It's a game that makes you feel like, you really have to put intelligent thought into it. It's not one of these games where you can really coast. But at the same time,
But you can
number one,
cope.
I hadn't played chess since I was a teenager.
Here we go.
Okay. And number two, I've never played
Look at
speed
you.
chess ever. I've never played
It's
any
not
kind of
speed
timed
chess.
version of chess. I've only played chess where people are playing against each other and there's infinite
Come
time limit.
on.
So I got my
What?
ass handed to me because
Yeah,
I was
you
playing a
lost in
game
time
that not
every
only was I
single
rusty
fucking
at,
ep-
but they
Yeah.
were
fight.
forcing my hand to play. So
Every
either I
fight.
took too long and I lost the
There you
timeout,
go.
They
or
were
I had to
forcing my
rush and
hand.
made bad moves. So to give you some perspective here, I think I played 6 games.
You're
The
stupid.
only games that I won because my opponents quit. Okay? So I won 2
So
games to
you didn't
forfeit.
win.
Then 3 whopping games I lost
Whopping-
to
whopper
timeout
games.
because the time would run out. That's just wild to me. I lost 3 games to timeout.
Yeah, that's
One
like Rodney
game,
Dangerfield.
a guy was really good and he kicked my
No,
ass.
he wasn't.
He checkmated me. I was
No.
like, okay, that guy was pretty good, darn good, admittedly.
That guy was.
That
There
pretty
was a
good.
game, no
literally
lie,
like a
I was
6-year-old
winning.
Kid, man.
I still had my queen. The
Yeah.
other guy had almost no pieces left, and I still had my queen.
I agree.
All I had to
EX
do was get
doing
his king into a
EMP.
checkmate position, and I ran out of time and lost to forfeit because the time ran out. I'm like, oh my god. So here's the thing about chess.
You spent like a whole minute
I
trying to figure out how to flip the
enjoyed
board,
it.
dum dum.
I actually did. I had a good time playing it. The audience, not so much. I'm not even kidding. A lot of the audience was
Oh,
complaining,
really?
saying this is boring. And I'm like, but you know what chess
It's
is, right? Like
chess.
chess is a thinking man's game. You've got to focus on the game.
Oh, so
You gotta
is that
think
why you
moves
didn't like
ahead.
it that much? That's why you don't like it, huh? Interesting.
Right? Like chess
It's
is
a
a
thinking
thinking
man's
man's game.
game,
You got to focus on the game. You got to think moves ahead. And it was very
Uh-huh.
difficult for me to do that. It was because I was
I'm not a
trying to
thinking
do
man,
that
Okay.
while interacting.
Look at the look
The
of
hips.
the drunk ant hand on hips.
that.
Yeah.
It was because I was trying to do that.
I
was trying to
while
do that.
interacting with chat and maintaining things like shout outs for contributions.
It's okay. It's a turn-based game, chess. I can't be juggling all these things like reading chat and doing super chats. It's almost my turn again, guys.
Oh my god!
Very
and you know what?
difficult.
I'm juggling a stream right now, and Iwamoto has tipped $1.03. Interesting amount. I love it. Guess what, mouth droolers? Anora wasn't good because more people watched Venom 3. Hashtag DSP logic. He just doesn't want to play a game or stream. He just wants compliments and money from home. Who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, no, you're right. You're
So not
right.
only do I have to focus
How am I
on
gonna
the game
juggle this
and
stuff?
timed moves, but I also have to focus on being here with you guys and being entertaining to the audience. I was like, oh man, this is a lot. It's one thing
is a
to
lot,
try
guys.
to relearn chess at an accelerated rate, but then to also run a stream,
An
it would
accelerated
kick my
rate?
butt. This is something that I feel like if we decided
He's a
to
fucking
actually
idiot,
keep
man.
going and maybe once in a while play chess, I feel like it's something I could get better at and would be way more entertaining
do
for
we
the
watch
audience
chess
as well as I get
streams?
better at juggling the two. I know that I did very poorly playing chess and juggling the chat. It's, admittedly, that's something that's going to be taking time to get better at. All right. So I would say it's up to you guys. Do you guys want to see chess moving forward? I'd be down
Yes.
for it.
Yes, I
I
do.
don't see how well
There's
that's going to
already a
work.
Yes, in chat. Yes.
Unless you're
playing
okay with me
chess.
having a very,
Chess
strong, sharp
marathon.
learning curve here, trying to
Yes.
learn.
Why
it.
would it
Oh
be
my
a
God,
why would it be a sharp learning curve? Like you know it already. You just need to win one game, idiot. I would like play chess until you legitimately win a game in checkmate, not the time. Like
Yeah.
that's what I want to see.
I
And
would
kind
like
of
to see that
sucking
too,
for a while
honestly.
before I even do anything meaningful
Whoa.
in chess. Or trying to learn it and kind of sucking for a while before I even do anything meaningful in chess.
God,
All
sorry, that
right,
was really gross. It made me laugh.
it's up to you.
I'm so
Let's
sorry,
see what
that was
people have to say about
disgusting.
that. Okay. Second game I played was Lollipop Chainsaw, and man, if you ever want a textbook case of a game that did not age well, a game that aged like milk, they say, correct? Lollipop
you?
Chainsaw
Correct.
is it. Okay? This was a game that when it released back in like 2012, this game was
2012. I don't
everything
like how he says
that I was
20 instead of
into.
20.
2012.
Why? Because I had
This
an
is
immature
like there's a
young
U in it, like
audience who
20.
wanted over-the-top sexual
it.
content and gore.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So a game starring a scantily clad,
Hey,
teenage
hold on. Didn't you say that your audience wanted engagement and action just a little while ago? Weird.
cheerleader murdering zombies with a chainsaw to a very weird soundtrack was kind of the
Weird.
perfect combination for a playthrough for me.
Wow.
Brother, shut
Okay?
the fuck up.
But today,
Murder burger.
it's the complete and polar opposite of the kind of content that I enjoy really making. The game
Oh,
has
so you
little to
enjoy,
no
you mean.
substance at all. The writing is incredibly
what?
cringe. The gameplay
I-
is insanely
It's
repetitive.
the streamer's
And even though this
responsibility
game
to
was
be
sold
entertaining,
as a
by the way.
redone version, it pretty much is exactly the same, except the graphics are better, which is bizarre.
love that
to see
everywhere
this
else.
game have like modern lighting and modern reflection effects, but then to
Huh?
be this game that the gameplay is very primitive and the character models are bad. It's just like, oh,
God.
it's just a weird like abomination of a game. It's like a Frankenstein's
Definitely.
monster. Like you
She
should have
was
just left it
wearing
dead,
overly
but someone
sexual
came with
clothing,
shock
it's true.
paddles and shocked it alive again, and it came up and it was on the
Zombie?
cage, like, and now you're like,
You're an
oh,
idiot.
what do we do
Oh
here?
my
You know?
God.
So I played it for an hour, and here's the thing: when I first started playing it, I'm like, all right, I'm getting into it, trying to learn the combos again or whatever. And then I remembered,
Hey,
oh
how's
yeah,
your
this
neck, by the
game
way?
basically it
what?
starts off really bad, but as you play more, you unlock combos and abilities that make the game more fun. The problem is you have to play for hours till the game becomes fun. If I
No.
remember, by the end of the game, it actually is fun because you've unlocked enough abilities that you're doing
Okay.
crazy combos and stuff. But it's such a grind to get there.
Yeah, every game
that
is
the early
repetitive.
stages of the game are quite boring.
If you
Oh,
think
and
about
like the
it.
tutorials
I played for
and
about an
stuff, like where
hour.
you learn how to play it.
And we got to this point
Yeah.
where we're in a
because you- okay,
gymnasium
never mind.
and there's a bomb and there's zombies with like fire attached
Frying
to their
games
bodies
are
trying
fun.
to go blow up
Fire
this bomb.
attached to their bodies.
And it's like, stop the
Hey,
zombies
you
from
know what?
touching the fire.
Naga came up with a good point. Your
Like,
podcast
stop
is quite boring.
24
You know
of
what else
them.
is boring and repetitive?
Wait,
The
what?
podcast.
It's like, here
Podcast,
comes
yeah.
the first zombie. Okay, you got to go kill that zombie. It takes like 20, 30 seconds to kill the zombie. Here comes the
don't think
second
it takes
zombie.
that
Okay, I'm
long.
gonna go kill the second zombie now. Okay, I'm
No.
killing this. Here comes the third zombie. Oh, a third zombie. Okay, and there's no variation. They're all the same.
Bro!
It's just boring as
You just wanna
dirt. I was
keep
like, dude, I can't
counting?
play this anymore. Well, I just can't.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
that's a perfect
Yeah, I can't play
example.
this anymore.
When I started
Are
on
there
YouTube,
difficulty levels for that game? or
16
is it
plus
just, like,
years ago.
standard?
No, they're
that was
combos.
the
It's
kind
a-
of
it's a
game that
character
people
action
like to
game,
see
so,
Dark
like,
Side Phil
it's-
play.
The thing
because
about
I was
games like that is that they're literally like most of the times they're about like skill expression from
Yeah.
the person playing it. Like you learn
Ah.
combos and you learn how to chain combos together, and like when you just have no interest in it, you can just mash X and Y alternatively and
Okay.
get through the game too. But it's not as much fun. It's like it's literally
Ah.
because there's a sexy babe as the
That's
main
why.
character, and people
That's
wanted
why.
it. People like are making him play it because they're making fun of him, and he hates that too. So he has to
Right.
be negative about it.
Okay. Okay.
He's
this makes
making
sense.
sexual comments because zombies were all the rage at the time. Remember, The Walking Dead and everything were humongous at this time period in gaming. So
Okay.
everyone was all about it. And it ended up being a perfect playthrough. I finished the game in
How many
one
days
sitting.
till
It's
April
only like a
3rd?
6 to
Let's
7
find out.
hour game. So I ended up finishing it in one sitting. I pumped out the playthrough in a day, returned it right to
53
GameStop for a
days till
giant
Last of Us 2,
refund,
bitches.
and ended up buying more
Now I'm
games with
happy.
it, right?
Cool.
A pre-cap? That sounds gross.
Today, it's just not a game that fits anything anyone I think would want, including
He
me.
gave the game an
It's
8 out of 10
boring,
and said he loved
It's
it.
cringe.
Weird.
It's not funny.
It's cringe.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not even for
Pretty
the time
cringe,
period. The
man.
zombie gameplay is so outdated. No one cares about that shit anymore. So it's just like a 13-year-old relic of the past. I get it.
I
Like,
think people
if
care
I
about
were
it. Actually, I'm gonna look up
to ever
Steam,
experience
see
that
what
game
the reviews
again,
are.
I probably would just want to watch my old playthrough, like do a retro react stream where I watch and
No!
react to my original playthrough of it and to cringe at my old comments and
No.
stuff. But man, I
So-
do
Oh, you're
not
pretending his
want to
neck
play that
hurts
game
again?
again. You know?
Uh-huh.
So I played an
So
hour
we've
of it.
got
I was like, all right,
Over
I think we all got our
1,500 very positive
our
reviews
taste of it. Time to move
since
on,
it came
and
out
then we
last
did.
September.
Oh,
Okay.
crazy.
So, and then we had played
Weird.
Factorio.
No one
By
likes it, though.
far, the hidden gem of the marathon, a game that I knew nothing about whatsoever, the game that I am absolutely intrigued and I want to continue playing as a playthrough, all right, is Onimusha
Warlord
Warlord.
just sent me that clip
So for
of
those who don't know,
brain worms.
Onimusha
Oh,
was a
good.
game series that started in like
Thank you,
2001.
Cerulean.
It was made by Capcom, and
Brain
it was the time when
worms. Oh, good.
Capcom was trying to
Oh,
take a
good.
lot of their different
Cerulean.
game
Oh,
engines and
good.
make different
I love
genres
Cerulean.
of games out of them. So they actually took the
Onimusha.
Resident Evil
Onimusha.
style fixed camera angles,
No.
limited resources, jump scares, puzzles,
Jump scares.
and they combined it
Yeah, Resident Evil
with
was responsible
samurai
for jump scares,
gameplay.
guys.
and made this
Whoa.
unique hybrid game that I didn't even know existed.
Thank you.
And so people had asked me to play this. I was like, all right, let's try it. So Onimusha Warlords is a modern remake of Onimusha, the original
Onimusha.
game from back in the day, now with
Onimusha.
modernized graphics, improved
Onimusha.
controls, and stuff like that. Okay, so excuse me. I
Hybrid.
tried it
yeah.
out, and it was funny because some people were like, "Oh, it seemed like you didn't like it at first." No, it's that I just eaten a giant meal, and I had been drinking, so I was kind of sluggish. But I had a coffee,
What?
and while I was playing Onimusha Warlords, the coffee kicked in.
Excuses.
So when it did, I started paying more attention to it, and I realized I really liked the game. So it has like combos and abilities and stuff that you would play in like
Had
a hack and slash
coffee. I
fighter
had
game.
chocolate
But then it's got
coffee.
limited inventory, and it's got item use, and it's got puzzles that you need to solve. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. And the fixed camera angles, you would never expect that in this kind of game. I was actually really enjoying myself. I played it for about an hour, and by the end of that hour, we had gotten pretty far. Right, we had fought our first major boss and kicked his ass, and we were fighting different enemies. I unlocked 2 different kinds of swords, the electric sword and the fire sword, and we were leveling up our ability to unlock the locks. And I was just having a great time. Like, legit,
Cool.
no lie, I was shocked at how good the game is. And we're
Legit,
playing it in
no
2025,
lie.
and I'm playing a game from 2001. You're talking a 24-year-old
It
game,
literally
a
is
game
just all
that is
excuses.
older than half of my lifespan. When you think about that, right? And I'm
Right.
playing, I'm like, this game is
Right?
A game that is older than half of my lifespan. That's another very interesting series of English words put together to make a nonsense phrase.
That's a
damn
nonsense
good.
Phrase is what it is.
I want more. Okay, so
Stop
the people are
painting
basically
your
saying
face,
two important things here. Number one, they liked that segment of the stream. If you take a look at all the gameplay videos that I released from the marathon, the Onimusha one has the most views. Okay, it's not a ton; it's like 1,000 views. I mean, like, that's what happens when you release so many videos in a day. But it has way more views than any of the other games that I
Okay.
played during the marathon. So right there, that's the indication that
That's
people
fine.
definitely
I'm
enjoyed that
gonna
more
go
than
look
anything
at-
else that I did. That's number one. Number
I'm gonna go
two,
look at
people have
this
now told me
claim.
that apparently Onimusha 2 is going to get a remaster later this year. So to play Onimusha 1 now would make perfect sense because then I'd be able to prepare for the new one coming out later this year when it's a new release. So I think I want to do it.
Right.
If anything, what we were doing with Viewer's Choice, we were looking for a game that would end up being an ongoing playthrough. I think we found it in Onimusha Warlords. So seriously, as early as this week, I want to get Onimusha Warlords into the rotation. And I want to start playing it as an actual playthrough. Now, the other thing is, I've been told it's not a very long game. It's only about 6 to 8 hours long. So if we start playing it this week, realistically, we could finish it before the 18th, when all of these other new games are coming out, including Avowed and everything else. We'd be able to wrap it up before then. Okay? So I think that's what we should do. I think this week we should focus on finishing Dark Souls, finishing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and Onimusha Warlords, with a dab of Street Fighter 6 and maybe some Call of Duty in there, and that should be the focus this week. Now, of course, I'm still doing Smart Guys. I'm going to, appear on the show that we're going to talk about in a little bit. So all that's still happening. But I think that should be our focus gameplay-wise, okay? Oh, great. It looks like my wireless went out. At least my cameras are working, but it looks like my wireless went out again. I'll have to mess with that in a second.
Oh, no, not again.
So, yeah. So I think we should do that this week.
It'll fix it.
I think that'll be great. And I hope that you guys are excited for that. This is good. This is basically going to finish up kind of this retro string of games that we've been doing. For this downtime. And then once the new releases start hitting, then we can focus on those instead. All right. So, there you go. So please support the streams today. Let's hit the goal. All right, let's get it to the 150 so we can get to number 7 in our streak, trying to hit 10 goals and do Arby's DSP tries as soon as possible this week. Onimusha Warlords, I think we'll start this week. I don't know exactly when yet, but I think we're going to be doing that. And good stuff coming. So I think we should do now. Let's briefly discuss the schedule for the week. But first, let me see if I can get my wireless working.
Yeah, go ahead. Wiggle with the antennas a little bit.
I went through this huge, I don't understand it, little thought dump where it's just like, oh my, I do not understand how he's gotten this far in life. He's the most useless.
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Completely helpless.
I'm not gonna freak out about it, but it is annoying that this damn thing just keeps disconnecting on me.
You are freaking
out
about
because it shows full bar connection.
It
really does. It shows
You're freaking
full
out.
bar. Everything is great, strong signal, and then I click on it to connect. Can't connect to the network. This fucking piece of shit. And again, I know it's not my router downstairs. It's a brand new router.
Okay.
Brand new. Nothing to do with the router. It's got to be the wireless adapter in this PC is a piece of dog shit and just decides to randomly not work for no reason. And then it'll come back and work for like 3 days straight. And then it'll just stop working again.
Why is that PC connected to the wireless downstairs?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
That's
maybe
weird.
unplugging, replugging something sometimes actually helps it. I don't know
Stop
why.
saying replugging, for the love
I
of
can't
fucking
imagine what
God.
that would change,
Plug and dethaw.
I hate it, Snood.
Let me test something. This is still working.
Decepticon says
okay,
dethaw.
So it's not like the motherboard is malfunctioning or whatever. All the stuff plugged into it is still working. It's just a piece of garbage. Like really, the motherboard I think is just a piece of trash.
Gotta be overlapping.
Let's put a wireless adapter into the motherboard that barely works. It'll work for 3 days and then just stop working entirely. Yeah, it just says can't connect to network, so I'm not gonna fucking bother with it. Here's what I'll do. I'll turn off the wireless. And then in a minute I'll try to turn it back on and see if that fixes it. I don't know.
No. No. Streaming PC is connected to both networks, wireless.
All right,
for home internet.
Let's now talk about this week and what you guys can expect. All right, so today it's going to be this Monster Hunter Wilds beta. All right, I'm excited to see if it's any good, how it performs on PC. If it's something that I'm going to be interested in playing when it comes out at the end of the month. I think it comes out the 28th.
Venom.
So that's going to be today's daytime stream. The late stream tonight is Street Fighter 6 with Mai Shiranui. We actually tried her on release day back on Wednesday. I was pleasantly surprised because her gameplay style was very fun and different than most of the cast because of the fan mechanics that you can use. And people hadn't learned how to completely beat everything yet, so it was fun to use her. Now tonight, I may have completely the opposite situation. Tonight when I go to play Street Fighter 6, no lie, everyone might have already mastered Mai Shiranui, knows everything about her, and can easily dominate this character. That's what happens with this game is the meta literally gets spread within a day because these idiots on the internet think it's I can get some views on this. Let me just make the perfect video that completely spoils everything about the character. It shows exactly how to beat her in every situation, and I can get like 10,000 views on my video.
My asthma say he's gonna hate Monster Hunter. Do you believe that?
Yeah, because he hated all the other Monster Hunters that he tried to play already too. So it's like it's not a straightforward game. It kind of is, but playing it optimally is not good for him at all.
Okay.
Yeah, but what about the era of discovery of fighting games where you can play them and enjoy them and try to discover shit for yourself? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Right, as long as we all get views on our streams and get clickbait views and shit, I guess it's fine, right? So now fighting games get destroyed within a couple of days of anything new being in them. It's just a sad fact. I guess I'm an old man who liked playing in arcades and discovering things over the course of weeks to months because I thought that it was fun rather than 2 days.
No, that's not what you like. You like having a knowledge gap so that you can get easy wins on a new character. It's not about discovering anything.
Exactly
it's
true.
about beating someone who doesn't know as much as you because that's your only way that you get wins.
And I think that's
But let's see what happens tonight. And go from there.
They'll never workshops though.
I'll have fun with the character and we'll have a good time tonight.
He's
Now, tomorrow Monday, the day stream will be the conclusion of the Dark Souls with mods run. We're gonna finish up the DLC. Right now we're in the Chasm of the Abyss, so we'll get through there. We'll fight Manus. I don't know how hard the Manus boss fight will be, and then we go back to the main game. We enter the Lord Vessel, and we go through that final dungeon area with all those Dark Knight dudes, and then we go fight Gwyn. Now, I don't know how different this area in the Gwyn will be or not. With these mods, we'll find out. Now I have a parry build, so I might actually try to parry Gwyn and see how it goes. I've heard that parrying is one of the best ways to actually fight Gwyn.
I might try to parry Gwyn in the exact way that everyone says that you should
that
fight
goes,
that boss.
Tomorrow during the day stream, and then tomorrow night on the late stream, we got to see what happens. Because here's what I want to do. But realistically, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do, and allow me to explain what I mean. Okay. What I want to do tomorrow night is I want to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6. All right. I haven't played it now in many days. We've been having a lot of fun playing it. Right, especially that last time I played, we were using the cleaver, then we were using the Uzi, and we were kicking ass, getting attachments for the Uzi. I was melting people with this thing, double fire and stuff like that. And if you remember, I played with a sniper rifle for the daily challenges, and I actually did really well with it. So I think I eventually want to start using a sniper as well. Okay, but there's a problem. All right.
What? What's the problem?
My neck is still killing me, and I know I'm not really showing it right now, but basically every single day my neck has changed. All right.
Come on.
So yesterday I woke up, and I was in excruciating pain, and no lie, yesterday all day long. No matter how I moved, I had shooting nerve pain in my neck. Okay? Today I woke up, and I'm feeling a bit better, all right? But I'm still having pain and problems. Right now, instead of having shooting nerve pain, I just have an aching pain going down my shoulder blade into my right arm.
Right now.
Okay?
I'm fine.
Every day's different. So you know what that means? Because this happened to me before.
Fine.
Basically, this disc in my neck and or the vertebrae that is messed up, it's shifting every night when I sleep. And eventually...
What? Okay,
go to a doctor immediately if that's the case.
To a fucking doctor. You know what? I woke up the past few weeks, my neck hurt. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try and solve this problem. I got a side sleeper pillow, and you know what? Solved it. Do something about the problem.
Yeah.
Do something about
anything.
it. Anything. Please.
What's gonna happen is it's gonna shift back to its natural position. It's gonna be fine again, but it could take a long time. You know, I had this one time I told you it took over 2 months for it to finally go away. So I don't know how long it's gonna take. It got so bad, I ordered a special pillow that's being delivered today. That's supposed to be.
Oh, what?
Oh, really? A special pillow today, huh? Great. Okay.
Dude, what?
Perfect, like orthopedic pillow for neck.
God, he's getting like a fucking plane, like a travel pillow, like that you'd wear on a plane or something.
Did he just get like a neck brace that you could sleep in?
That's what I've been saying that he should do is get a neck brace. Dude, honestly, if he showed up with a neck brace on stream, I would die laughing.
Or like in Parks and Recreation where Leslie just has the travel pillow duct taped together.
Yeah.
Do that, please.
There you go.
And back. So you can sleep on it like this. You can sleep on it on your side. You can sleep on your arm.
Back.
And shoulder can go on it. And it's all built for people who have neck and back issues.
Did he get the same kind of pillow
I
got?
That would be hilarious.
For this thing, okay?
Oh, I'm going to show you what
so
I
I guess
got.
we'll see what happens. Like, I want to play Call of Duty tomorrow night.
I'm going to
but
show
if
you
I'm
what I
still
got
got
if he
this
got
pain
this
going,
fucking
I
pillow.
realistically don't want to sit here with keyboard and mouse playing and chancing that I'm going to stress out my shoulder and arm further when it's already in pain.
It's an
all right? So
ergonomic
we have to see what happens. Maybe after tonight sleeping on this pillow, I'll feel a bit better for tomorrow. I guess, you know, we'll find out. But yeah, this does really suck that this is an ongoing thing. If you remember, it was like Monday or Tuesday of last week when we first heard it. And again, it was in my freaking sleep. Of all things, hurting it in my sleep. Like, what?
Like,
no, we're not pillow twinsies. No.
So
no, this can't be it. There's a woman in this Amazon entry. Hold on.
Yeah. Look at this. It's so weird, but it's so nice. It helps.
This seems very extra. I don't know if I can find this comfortable, to be honest with you.
It's actually not uncomfortable at all. It's nice.
Hey, wait, you got it already, or did you not get it yet?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, okay. How's it working for you?
It's really nice. My neck doesn't hurt. I don't know. It's fucking weird, but it works.
Yeah,
Captain,
it sucks, but what can I do?
Months. I wonder how long until he blames the new mic placement for his neck problems.
Oh yeah, exactly. I got this fucked up pillow, and now it hurts too much.
Right? I just gotta tough through it for now. And
we'll
go from there and we'll see what happens.
Look,
all right.
So got one of these pillows too and loves it. Thank you.
Maybe Call of Duty Tuesday night, or Monday night. We'll see. Tuesday, the day stream will be I almost said Call of Duty. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. And we're gonna be almost done with the game. We're actually in chapter 12 right now, and the game has 17 chapters. So we probably got 2 more streams in it, and then we're gonna wrap up Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. The night stream on Tuesday night will be Smart Guys, my weekly wrestling commentary show. Remember, Ashton and I had a conversation, and we decided we're going to focus just on the wrestling commentary and stuff like that. There's not going to be grill fill segments at this point because we tried it for many weeks, and it's just not working. It's not engaging to people who we thought it would engage. It's certainly not bringing any new attention or support to the show, and it's wasting a lot of time. It's making the show way longer, and we're not benefiting from it. So we're just going to do wrestling commentary this week. Okay, so for those of you who've been saying, hey, we just want the wrestling, you're going to have a good time this week because that's mostly what it's going to be. Okay? Fair enough? All right, Wednesday, okay, kind of up in the air because now we have to decide what we want to do. All right?
Cool.
Do we want to do, hold on, because I have here. Do we want to do more Ninja Gaiden and just beat it right away? Or maybe I want to start with Onimusha Warlords. Okay? And I was thinking we probably should start with Onimusha Warlords because I had such a good time with it. Maybe give it a major stream on Wednesday and see how it does. Okay? And then Wednesday night, maybe we do more Street Fighter 6 with Mai Shiranui. All right, so that way I'm playing it a bunch of times and I'm trying to stay in the rotation and not, get too rusty with her before everyone masters his character. All right, so that's it for now. Now on Thursday night, I'm not going to be doing a regular late night stream. On Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time, which is 10 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to be appearing on a live show with Steven Cambian as host. All right, so
Oh yeah,
he's calling this. I'm going to be on episode 1 of a new series he's starting, and the name of the series is The Most Controversial People on the Internet. All right, I already told you what the show will be, but just to reiterate, here's what his idea for the show would be.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Because I think you have a good story of being an early adopter of gaming streams and Let's Plays. Obviously, you were a pioneer of that genre, and we want to talk about your early history and the explosion of gaming channels, Twitch, girls who stream their gameplay bikini-clad, WWE mobile controversy, your super crazy trolls, the links that they go to. I also want to talk about what it takes to survive as a content creator, and because I'm sure you have some excellent insights having survived the game for so long. I promise you a fun and cathartic interview, a journey through your history with some highs and yes lows. But, I want to basically have a highlight on your survivor attitude despite all of your detractors.
Yeah, that guy.
Sounds like a great show to me. That sounds like it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be informative. It's going to expose me to a whole new audience. His audience, apparently, he talked to his audience about it a day or two ago.
Right.
And they seem thrilled. They seem like this is a great idea. They want to see new content from him. And this is a new kind of content for him. He usually doesn't do this kind of content. So this is going to be exciting, I feel. So this is going to be Thursday night. Instead of my normal stream, I'm going to be appearing on his channel, which is, let me see if I can find it here. So you guys know where it is.
There we go.
It is youtube.com/@truthseekers. Wait, where did it go? @truthseeker show. @truthseeker show. Okay?
@truthseeker show. Okay? Pick my nose.
That's what you want. @truthseeker show. That's where you can find it. So this should be interesting. All right? I'm going to have a good time. Now, I've already notified him about the unhinged weirdos that are going to show up to the show, so he's well aware that my trolls are going to show up and bombard the chat and everything. And I told him, I'm not going to let them derail our conversation or whatever. I'm not going to pay attention to it. Like, basically, I'm just going to act like we're offline having a conversation. I'm not going to have the chat open or nothing. I just want to be on the show. And, but I already warned him. Expect unhinged behavior. Expect racism, sexism, doxing. They're going to do every nasty thing they can possibly do to derail the show. They're also going to be, bring up a zillion toxic things about me, of which Steven's already going to be well educated on because he's already educated himself on me for his appearance. All right? So there you go. We'll see how the show goes and go from there. But I'm excited to do something. I haven't done something like this in a while, right? And I'm excited to do it. Steven's been multiple times on Kino Casino as a guest. He's a great guest. I was on the election night show with him along with many other guests. And it was a good time. So I feel like this is going to be a good time. I do. I feel like this will work well and it'll be a good show. So let's see how it goes Thursday night. If you want to see me, that's where I'll be. Now, he said that the interview will roughly be 90 minutes. But, we'll see what happens. If it really is only 90 minutes, then what I might do is start up a quick stream over here on DSP Gaming after the fact, just to say, hey, here's how I feel it went. And, let's decompress for a little bit, much like when I've done other appearances and things. You like a little bit of a decompression situation. But it depends. Like, if I'm on there over 2 hours or whatever, then we're not going to be doing that or anything. It depends on timing, basically. Okay? So let's see how it goes. That'll be Thursday night. And essentially Friday, I don't even know what we're doing yet because, let's get further in the week and see how stuff goes and go from there. Okay? Cool. All right. I'm going to try to get my wireless adapter working again. I don't think it's going to, but I'm just going to fiddle with it one more time.
Only DSP can decompress. Oh my God, speaking of, that dumbass fucking move that he does? It does work, but it looks stupid when he does it. When he lifts himself up off the chair to decompress his spine.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did that the other day for the first time in forever.
Did they make some...
it seems like when it doesn't want to work, it just doesn't want to work for an extended period of time. Like maybe later today, randomly, I'll test it, it'll work. But right now, it just doesn't want to work at all. It's a piece of garbage. What's up, Game Boy? How are you today, man?
What's up, Game Boy?
All right.
That's my Olmec impression. Sorry, it's a gross version. Thought he was readjusting his butt plug. Gross.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Iron Chef Sakai is connected directly to him with the app.
Oh God, dude. Oh God. Apparently that stuff has like AI and shit in it now. Like I never really thought about how. What is he doing?
I don't know. He's waiting. He's literally waiting for his LEDs to start again. There he goes.
Okay? Yes.
Dude, what the fuck? Look how long it took him to react to the lights going back on.
Wow. Doink. It's there, Phil. Okay, there you go. Oh my God.
Okay, maybe I'm like being mean, but like it took him like 3 seconds to realize the lights were back on, right? Like am I going crazy? Look.
No.
Oh, okay.
And then boink, it's on. We're waiting. It was a long time.
That's pretty wild.
Now, how long will it actually work?
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, let's continue.
Butt plug is connected to his RGB.
Okay, everyone. So I think I've pretty cumulatively covered many different things. There's one more topic that I'd like to cover today.
What about your day off?
Before we kind of get to a little bit of open Q&A. All right. Oh, by the way, beware of Bob and a $2 Canadian super chat. I recommend Hunt Showdown and all of the Onimusha games. I don't know what Hunt Showdown is. Never heard of that.
Hunt
but Onimusha,
Showdown is
I'm now a
great
fan.
game.
You playing that? Are you playing Hunt Showdown?
No, but I love watching people play it. I know that I'd be shit at it. so I don't play it.
Okay, okay.
Out of the first one.
You like
So
the
after
Olmec
we play
ASMR
Warlords, if I really
good.
like them, I'm probably gonna end up playing more of them. I feel like that's a good classic series. So
Slow
for the $2
demise of his
Canadian,
channel
sadly,
that
it's only about the equivalent of $1.
keeps you coming back. Ack. Piggy doesn't realize Triple P, as I call him, got him at a Lolcow Live discount.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, and I think that's what DSP thought he was getting. He was getting his own like budget version of the Lolcow Live podcast.
Yes.
With the Kino Casino, and they kind of are, except people don't like it as much still.
Right.
So.
Right. And that's a really
American,
good point,
there you go.
Dissension. Thank you.
Okay.
That's good. I like that.
So, by the way,
I hate sickos more than I love rum cake.
let's get some support going, everyone, shall we?
Let's get
it going, please. Let's get some.
Oh my God, Chio, thank
let's
you
get some
so
subs. We have
much.
no subs on
Thank
Kick
you.
today. Let's get some
Ooh.
subs
No,
over
he
on
would
Kick
not
today.
be able to
all
play
right?
Hunt.
Like right now
You
we have
have to
nothing. Like
be
I said, I lost 100
sneaky.
subs on my
You
day
have to
off.
pay
So let's get some subs
attention.
back on Kick. Remember all the things that are available. For example, for 25
Link
gifted
it.
subs, you get yourself a
I know
VIP
my
badge.
I know my
Remember, I
limits.
also made it that you can gift badges to others. If you want to gift a badge to someone else in the chat who you're friendly with, you can do that. That's up to you. It doesn't have to be just for you, because some people already had badges, but then we're desiring to gift them to others. Okay.
What are you talking
So let's get
about?
some
Shut
subs
up.
over on Kick, and let's get some memberships on YouTube. Right now we don't have any. Let's get some support and let's get that rolling, please.
Ozzy isn't doing too hot.
We got
What?
That's a troll.
I see several
Ozzy's
people-
alive and
well, I see many
kicking.
people in
And
both
he's
chats
still
who do not have
going.
crowns.
Okay.
I heard he
Every
was
What's up,
single
alive.
Good
day.
evening, how are you?
Dead, guys.
Good morning, I should say. How are you?
He
Actually,
was
it's
dead.
afternoon. How are you?
My YouTube trolls
Okay.
are so sad.
Um,
They want to make
so,
it sound like Ozzy
The
Osbourne's
one big thing that I want to
dying.
talk about is something that's been
birthday,
going down the
Josh.
last 48 hours. Particularly, it actually started
my
during my
birthday.
marathon. All right, and it persisted throughout that marathon
What?
and even into my day
What
off
are you talking
yesterday.
about?
And I felt that it would be an interesting topic to talk about. By the way, Iron Chef Sakai has gifted the first sub of the day
Oh, the
over on Kick. So thank you,
PlayStation?
Iron Chef Sakai. Let's get you on the leaderboard.
All right,
I
one
appreciate that.
sub.
Woo!
Step it up.
Where's the rest of it?
Now we're up to $70 of support and climbing, almost halfway to our goal for the stream. Let's hit it.
Oh, and
Okay.
climbing. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, the PSN
So,
outage.
for the
Yeah,
first
here we
time in
go.
a very long time, out of nowhere, back on Friday,
Nowhere.
February 7th, PlayStation Network went down.
Thanks.
And unlike other times that it's gone
Whoa.
down in recent memory, it didn't go down for an hour or two and then come back up. This was an extended outage. This lasted over 24 hours. And for the first time
What?
in many years, people started to
That's
realize
not
just how
right,
big of a deal it is
right?
when one of these game
I don't know.
networks
I
go
don't use
down
PSN.
and how much it
I don't
actually
either.
affects your access to
Does anybody
content.
know how long it was down
Okay.
for?
This outage lasted over 24 hours, and then it started to slowly come back for people over the
You
course
said
of the
that.
last 24 hours. But some people right now actually are still reporting that it is down for them, while others are saying that it went up like fast. So it seems like it's a spotty issue, and it was worse for some and better for others, which is kind of weird. It's a network outage. Why would it affect different people differently in different regions?
You
I guess
didn't
it has
notice
something to
any
do with certain
problems?
servers or
Okay,
whatever.
18 hours.
So,
All right, that's not a short amount of time.
here's the deal
Leave your
with
caller
right?
alone.
In regards
Please.
to PlayStation Network going down and causing this widespread havoc,
20 hours?
I recall
All right. Okay.
many years ago,
Gotcha.
back in the PlayStation 3 era. You may recall it was 2011. And due to some hacker group, what was the name of this? Was it like Lizard Squad or something like that? They
All
hacked
right, so
PlayStation
it was
Network
different
apparently.
for everyone.
And due to the
okay.
security breach, Sony went into panic mode because they were afraid that all the customer data was going to end up being compromised. So they purposefully took down PlayStation Network for like a month. No one could play games on PlayStation Network for like 30 days as they redesigned their security system
What?
in order to prevent
what?
this kind of access from happening in the future. Since 2011, we
Aloha,
have not seen
Dunce
anything like this
808.
happen to any major gaming network. Not the Xbox Live system, not PlayStation Network, not the Steam Network. There's been some outages here or there, but never anything so extensively
lying?
bad that it's gone down
No.
for like more than a day. It was just a blip here, a blip there, down a few hours, big deal, comes back. So this was big news that PlayStation Network was down on Friday. Now you maybe say, well, I don't really get it. Like, why is this such a big deal? Well, there's a couple
DDoS?
of reasons. Number one, obviously, when
Oh.
PlayStation Network is down, it means no one can play any PlayStation games online at all. Doesn't matter what console you're on, PS3, PS4, PS4
Wait,
Pro,
but couldn't
PS5,
you
PS5 Pro. When there's no
play it
network, you're not playing
offline?
anything online at all. It's just not possible, okay?
But you can still play the game.
And that sucks, obviously, right?
Some games are
but
like games as a
people started to
service, so you can't
realize
even
that in the modern
Oh.
era of 20
like you can't even like play it at all because everything is kept behind like an online only
Mhm.
feature of some kind, which is obviously bad design.
Yeah, sure. I
25
guess
gaming,
That's not for every
it's
game,
not
but yeah,
necessarily
it
just
still sucks.
about online play anymore, okay? So first off, if you have what's called console sharing enabled,
Couldn't play the
meaning
crew.
you have multiple accounts on your console and they can access your
No?
game library
Okay.
or vice versa, or if you don't have your console enabled as what's called the primary
PS Portal
console
only works
for your
if
account,
PSN is up.
when PSN is down, you can't play any games.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
So
true.
unless
That
it
part
is
is not
your
true.
console and the primary console
No.
and everything's linked that way, you no longer have access to
Tried
any
Diablo
games at all.
4 just to see if
There
it
were
would
some people
work,
who were
and
like,
it
I put it on my
didn't.
PS5,
Okay.
and because
All right.
Xbox Live was down, I couldn't access any games on my console at all. They were all just like, nope, sorry, come back later.
Games require the
Okay.
console to call
Now,
home. So to
There's some
speak.
other
Okay.
situations as well that
Right.
came up that people didn't realize. For example, there are some games that you think you're playing offline, but for some odd reason, they have an always online mechanic you may not even be
Some
aware of,
odd
and they don't
reason?
have the ability to be played without that internet connection, and therefore, you can't play them. Okay, now that's stupid. If it's a single player game and you're not actively choosing to access the online multiplayer, why can't you play the game? Some games were just coded like that. So there were a good selection of games that were not available when PlayStation Network was down, simply because of the way that they were made with this online always connection issue. In addition to this, a huge oversight was discovered that no one had figured out until this happened. Just listen to this one.
You could play Wolfenstein.
So as you well know,
order
when PlayStation 5 was released many years ago,
all right,
there were two models, the disc and discless versions. There's one model that had the disc drive installed onto it, and another model that didn't have the disc drive. Now, what Sony eventually did is they started selling the disc drive separately as an add-on, and now with the current PS5 Pro system, the base system does not come with the disc drive no matter what. You have to get just the base system without the drive. If you want the drive, you have to buy it separately
who cares?
and then have it be a separate accessory or peripheral for your PS5 Pro. Okay?
Yeah, that's not a
Did you
clothing
hear?
item. That's not a clothing item.
Get
Sorry, you're
this.
saying accessory.
When you
I
boot
want
up your
to
PS5 Pro,
accessorize my
your
outfit.
disc drive has to
Did you hear him
sync
talking about why
with
he
your
said it that way
PS5
the other day?
via the PlayStation
He didn't
Network.
give a reason. He just says that accessorize is the word to refer to clothes, but accessory is for like a technical thing.
Right, and he said it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So there were
Yeah.
people who had their PS5 Pros off,
Yeah, he just talked
and the network
so
went
much
down.
for nothing.
They turned on their PS5 Pro, and since the network was down, they couldn't use their disc drive, and they owned all of their games on
He
disc.
admitted he says it wrong.
So they couldn't play any games at all because their disc drive was
respect him
essentially
now.
bricked until PlayStation Network came back. Now, some people had left their PS5s on, and that was okay because the link had already been established, and it didn't need to double check it, so it was fine. But if you turned off your PS5 Pro, you couldn't use your disc drive till the network came back.
Okay.
So
I think
this is
know
what I mean. What's happening now more and
Facebook
more
app told me there's
is
minor geomagnetic
basically
activity right now. So
we are all
Oh, that
becoming
must be
reliant
it.
on an
Yeah,
always
that's
connected
it.
internet connection. And if we don't have internet, we can't do anything. Okay? Right now, if my internet went out, I'm pretty sure I could play a bunch of games on my PC, and I could still record.
PSN
I just obviously
Plus
wouldn't be able to stream or
members, 5
upload,
free
but at
days
least
to
I'd be
make
able
up
to
for the one
play
day it was
a lot of
down.
the games.
Another
Obviously I can't play
non-issue.
Street Fighter
Well, that's
Online.
good
I
of
can't play
them.
anything with an online component, but I could still boot up and play games, right? Via Steam, these games are
They're making up
offline,
for it.
so you should be all right. But what if I can't access Steam at all because the internet's down, right? What if my internet's out? How do I access Steam to play these games?
Well, I can still.
Steam has gone down while I was playing games. Sometimes this happens on like
I
Tuesday
can
afternoons,
still play
right?
them.
And when Steam goes down, you can still play the games offline, okay? But you just can't play them online. So as long as you're playing a single player game with the offline component, you're good. I remember distinctly this happened when I was playing the Warhammer game, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Okay.
I was like right in the middle of it, and then it crapped out, but then I was able to keep playing it after the
Yeah,
crapped
Steam
out. I was like, oh,
has
okay, at least we can still
offline
play, right? So that's a good thing. But this
is
whole
so- I
online
hate when
component
he
deal,
talks about video
right?
games,
It's
man.
an
I
interesting subject of debate,
know.
and it's becoming more and more prominent in the modern era. Let's be honest. Can we very much be honest with
Let's
each other?
be honest.
Physical
In the
discs are
modern
on the way
era.
out, whether you like it or not.
You can't be
Very
honest,
shortly,
it's
you will not be able to
impossible.
purchase physical discs for any console or PC. A lot of these physical copies you
don't
buy
do that
now,
anyway.
you open a game box, and
Or
there's no
not.
disc inside. There's a voucher with a code that you
voucher?
enter into your online service of choice, and you just download the game digitally anyway.
Okay.
They're not even
Bro,
bothering
fuck
to
yourself.
produce
Like,
the physical
seriously?
discs
Go
anymore.
fuck
These
yourself.
game publishers don't want to spend the money to have the logistics to mass produce the discs, print them, put them in boxes, and then have that physically available.
Yeah, I don't
All
know
right.
how he
Now
knows
the
this.
writing was on the
I don't know.
wall many years ago during the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway when I started giving away empty boxes as rewards, and everyone made fun of me. But I gave them
PS6
away
is
for free.
confirmed to have a
Now
disc drive.
game
Ah,
companies are
wait, what?
charging you for empty boxes.
Bro.
Listen to this fucking pig roach. Listen to this fucking pig roach.
Many years ago, during the Hardcore Gaming Season giveaway, when I started giving away empty boxes as rewards, and everyone made fun of me, but I gave them away for free. Now, game companies are charging you for empty boxes, but you gave me shit for giving the
did
box
it
away for free?
first.
Well, fuck you. All right, I'm kidding. That was a joke, obviously. But no, this is the truth is,
First, and I did it
basically-
right, and I'm totally kidding, guys.
basically, these publishers have been going this way for many, many, many years. All right, they have been. And people just want to, like, ignore everything going on around them in the real world. No, I don't like that. So I stick my fingers in my ears like, I can't hear you. Neener, neener, neener.
Bro!
No, it's been happening.
This
All right,
is
these companies
you.
don't want to give you physical copies anymore. To be honest, the physical copies never meant anything to begin with because you may
Being
not
honest
realize
now,
this.
okay.
You never
Okay,
have
I'll pay
owned a single
attention.
video game that you ever purchased.
Okay.
Let me repeat that because a lot of people
What?
don't understand that. I feel like I need to highlight and
That's
emphasize
not
this
true.
point. You have literally never owned a single video game that you have ever purchased. Do you understand that?
I'm gonna scream.
If you don't understand that,
This is like the dumbest, like most petty and pedantic thing you could ever
Yes.
say. Like, no, I don't literally own the rights to Super Mario Brothers 3, and I can say that it's my game. Like,
Yeah.
I'm buying a copy of the game. I have a
Right,
copy of the game. That is mine.
And that's exactly what we're doing is buying a fucking copy, and I'm aware of that.
Yeah, and it
And I'm
doesn't
okay with
change
it.
anything. It doesn't change anything at all.
It does
Like-
not change a fucking thing. You're
I
buying
think I
a
need to
copy
explain it
of
to
it
you.
at the store.
Okay? When you buy a video game, you're not buying the game outright. You are purchasing a license to play that
True
game.
for modern
If
games.
you were buying
I'm
the
still
game
gonna say
outright
he's
and
wrong.
you owned
I hate
it,
him.
That means you would own the source code. That means you would be able to mess with the game and edit the game and reproduce and
Nobody
resell the
fixed
game.
that.
You don't have that. All you have is the ability to load the license and play the game, period. So because of that, people have gotten this weird misconception that because they had a physical copy that they owned the game. You do not. And these companies have found ways over the years, sadly, to screw over people out of their game licenses, right?
What?
Have this really weird security system, this DRM system,
So,
where
like,
you need to have a code.
again, what about Duck Hunt? Like, what about a copy of Duck Hunt if I have that on my NES? Like, how are you going to DRM me out of Duck Hunt, you dumb fuck?
Right.
It's a copy of Duck Hunt.
Password or something to access the game, but then once that system gets shut down at some point, the game's dead. You can never access it ever again. Or what about buying access to a game via a network, but then they shut down that network? Oops, now you can't ever play the game ever again, right? Or you can't re-download it if you don't already have it stored locally. So this has been a big issue. Everything going digital, everything going online.
Yeah, fuck
And I think finally,
and
we
I
had a
don't
big reality
advocate
check this
for that
last
at
Friday
all.
when PlayStation Network went down, and all of a sudden no one had access to a bunch of content on PlayStation consoles, right? So, I mean, here's my take on it, all right? I used to be 100% a console gamer for an extended period of time. I would say it was probably around 2012, 2013 when I started direct capture, all right? And I went pure console because my PC wasn't good enough to basically direct capture and play a game at the same time. So I just went pure console.
Yeah, you bought
and
a
I was
lemon.
pure console from then all the way
Welcome to video
until
game discussion
summer of
from 10 years
2024
ago.
when a fan so generously gifted me this high-end gaming PC that I've been using ever since. I was always beholden to either PlayStation Network or Xbox Live. If they were up and running, great. But if they weren't, I was basically screwed. I guess to some extent you could also say Nintendo Online as well, although I don't think Nintendo Online is as bad with the access of games. Maybe it is. I don't even know how they really work because I don't really play Nintendo that much to really understand it. But yeah, so all this time, I'm like, yeah, you got to pay for the services and whatever.
Yeah.
And then I became a full-time PC gamer, right? With exceptions, I have PS5 Pro and I still play on it from time to time. But for the most part, I'm all PC now, right? I'm all in on PC. I've not spent a single dollar having to access Steam or play games online. I don't have to pay for these networks, okay? Why is it? Let's be honest here.
Bro.
Why are people paying for Xbox Live and PlayStation Network when you can get all of those features, all of that access, all of it absolutely for free on PC? Right? For years,
Wait,
the justification was, oh, it's because we're providing you all these services. We're giving you a messaging system. We're giving you voice chat. We're giving you all of that. And that is all well and good. They're right. On Xbox Live, you got a friends list, you got voice chat, you got all that. You got that on PlayStation Network.
Bro,
to be honest,
I'm gonna
how many of us are actively really using those networks in 2025? Most of us have moved on, right? If you're going to talk to your friends online, you're probably using Discord to have voice chat, to invite people to games. Discord has full integration on all of these consoles now, too. And Discord is free. So why exactly are we actually paying for Xbox Live and PlayStation Network in the modern era? What benefits are we getting by paying for these services monthly that we wouldn't get if we were to be a PC gamer and don't have to pay for these services? And the answer is very simple. Absolutely nothing.
Stupid.
Zero. There is no benefit at all to being a monthly subscriber of Xbox Live or PlayStation Network in the modern era. These companies will try to justify and be like, oh, but you get access to games every month. We'll give you 3 free games and we'll do this and do that. It's all bullshit. In fact, Sony has already announced they're phasing out PlayStation 4 games. The only games available now that for free will be on PS5. They're reducing their number of games that are available. It's all smoke and mirrors. In truth, there is no real benefit anymore to paying for these networks. They're just arbitrarily forcing you to do it because you've always had to. But you notice they're not improving the network. They're not adding features. They're not doing anything to increase the quality of what you're getting, yet they're charging you more. They have routinely increased the cost of these services in the last several years, but not added any added benefits. So why is it that if you're a PC gamer, you don't have to pay for Steam, you don't have to pay for the online connectivity to any of your games, you get free voice chat and everything via third-party apps like Discord, and you're not paying a dime. But then if you go on console, all of a sudden you have to pay for these networks. I think it's time, as a gaming community as a whole, for us to finally get together and put our foot down about these and say, we don't want to pay anymore.
I hunted one
because you're not providing the added value you used to be. Yes, back in the day, when Xbox Live started charging, people were very skeptical, but it gave amazing quality voice chat, much better than what was available via other things. A friends list with clients list, you could easily invite people to games from it, and it made it so much better than the experience without it, right? Then they started offering the games with gold system and things like that. So you were getting the added value, and it made sense. But over the last decade plus, things have dramatically changed. Now, everything can be done for free via other things. So we don't need to have a messaging system. We don't need to have the voice chat. None of that needs to exist anymore. Remember when people were like, oh, you can stream from your console. It's your way for you to be an online streamer. How many people realistically are streaming from their consoles and doing anything with it outside of getting 4 views and it being a hobby?
A lot of people
Anyone has gotten a
used to
PC
do that,
and is now streaming via a dedicated client. No one's using the PlayStation app or the Xbox app to stream and get any kind of attention for themselves.
Clip out of it. He's actually saying something of value. I think I would believe that, yeah.
So all of these services, these bonus features, these things that make you feel like you're getting value out of PlayStation Network or Xbox Live are all smoke and mirrors. They're bullshit. Why should you pay for the service that you're not using? And what really got to me is I am still paying for PlayStation Network, even though I probably shouldn't be anymore. And I'm probably going to end up canceling my sub because I was thinking about, like, what am I paying for? What am I actually doing on PlayStation right now that I need PlayStation Network? Nothing. Every once in a while, occasionally something pops up and I need it again. But it's very rare that I need anything. So at this point, I think, you want to know what the funniest part was? Do you want to know when PlayStation Network renewed?
What?
It auto-renewed for me on the day that the network was down. It was actually yesterday in the morning. PSN was
So
still
you're
down.
paying for PSN.
And I got the auto-renew message, and they auto-charged me.
Okay.
And I stared at it, and I said, why the hell am I doing this? Like,
Did you cancel
what is the point of me doing this? Okay?
Right.
Now,
That's
there is
the
one
question.
argument that can be made, but it's very specific. But what about Game Pass? Because Game Pass includes the Xbox Live Network. So does that make sense? Well, here's the thing. If you're constantly playing games via Game Pass, if you're getting value out of Game Pass, then yes. For example, I'm going to be playing Avowed in a week, and I'm not going to buy it because it's on Game Pass.
God, I don't like the way he said it.
There's going to be several games on Game Pass coming the next few months that I'm going to enjoy because they're solely on Game Pass. Right now, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, that's on Game Pass. I mean, what else? Crap. Let's just look at the games that I played recently. on Game Pass. Call of Duty Black Ops 6, I didn't buy it. It's on Game Pass.
No.
Indiana Jones, that was on Game Pass. Stalker 2, sure, I dropped it like a hot rock, but it was on Game Pass. Microsoft Flight Simulator, on Game Pass. When we go back to Lies of P, it's DLC. Well, the base game's on Game Pass. See my point? So, yeah, if you're getting that level of value out of paying for an online service, then that's a different story. You're not just paying a base price for the liberty to play a game online or to have a voice chat system or whatever. Game Pass, I feel, has the value there because you're getting access to all these games plus the online connectivity. But PlayStation Network, just basically paying every month just to play games online, is the biggest fucking scam that any game company ever tried to pull that no one realizes is an actual scam. When Xbox Live first started, it was added value. They were giving you things that didn't exist anymore. Now, those things exist for free via other methods, but at least if you get Game Pass, you're getting free games every month. PlayStation Network literally has zero fucking value for the consumer, but Sony pockets your money every month if you're a PSN member just because. That kind of shit needs to end, especially when it's exposed how many services they have linked to the PSN, and then if it goes down for a day, can't play certain games offline, you can't even use your goddamn disk drive because they made you a slave to the service.
Not everybody can afford a gaming PC, right? Like, so maybe some people can't afford to get a PS5 for fucking Christmas, and that's what they have to play.
Right.
So it's actually like what Phil doesn't want, and it's so that everybody can have access to things and not just fucking elitists like him who can afford all the nice bells and whistles and toys and hold them over everybody else's fucking heads.
Right.
Idiot.
And
What a
like
joke.
it said, Game Pass
To make matters
does
even
not
more
give
silly,
you free games.
they now have PSN going back
You
up, and
pay
guess what
for
they're
them.
going to give everyone? 5 extra days of PSN. Oh, goody gosh. So I lost access to my online
They only lost one day, so getting 5 times as much reward for something that they were being compensated for, it seems good to me.
service for 2 days. You're going to give me 5 more days of that same service. Why not actually give something as like a value or a thank you of the game,
guys.
Or, maybe some credits instead of just giving me 5 days of PSN. Why not give me $5 to $10 of digital credits on your store that I can just buy something with? You want to know why?
Two games at $70, I'm saving money. He's felt it. Yes.
He is felt
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
On 5
And I
days of
agree.
PSN
It's
for
a
free
more
literally
affordable
costs Sony
option.
nothing. It's a meaningless gesture. It doesn't mean anything because they can just do it and it doesn't sacrifice anything. It's not them saying we're sorry PSN
What are you
was down.
talking about?
It's the guise of a makeup gift when it's not a gift at all.
It's
But
the
people are
guy.
foolish and fall for that shit. Okay? So anyway, yeah, it's pretty sad the situation we're in. Modern gaming does not require any kind of payment for online service. If Steam can do it for free and all other games on
Sometimes it
PC
does.
literally give you all of these
Dude,
features
I
for free,
buy my games
then there's
on
no
Steam.
reason we should be paying for
I'm
PlayStation
paying.
Plus, Xbox Live
Paying.
/
I'm
Xbox whatever
paying.
in 2025. These systems should be changed and or abolished, and gamers should rise up and be like, we want to be modernized. Why are we being held in the digital past? And it's because they keep paying for these services, And again, it takes a while, but every once in a while, things like this get exposed. And I think that it's time for us to all start having this conversation together. And, now I kind of get it. For many, many years, I didn't. But now that I'm a PC gamer, I'm really starting to see the concrete advantages to being on PC. For all the problems that you have with tech and shit, right? All the technical issues that we have, you're not getting cheated. You're not getting nickel and dime. You're not getting
Gamers, rise
locked
up.
into certain services. You have a lot more freedom on PC to do what you want. Play different versions of games, mod games, right?
revolutions.
You're the boss. You're in charge when you're a PC gamer.
What?
When you're on console, you get
What?
You're the boss.
games.
He's pointing
Right?
at
You're
himself.
the boss.
You're the
You're in
boss.
charge
Me,
when you're a
I'm the
PC gamer.
boss.
When you're on console, you get bullied around. Sony tells you, hey, you got to do it this way,
That's
and you
not
have to.
true.
They lock access to their games. They make it so that you can't play certain parts of games unless you pay. What the hell is that?
What?
So,
Take a breath.
yeah, let's see what happens moving forward. But man, has my eyes been opened. And after having
Has
PS
my
Plus being
eyes
paid
been
for
open?
ongoing now for a while, I think it's time for me to cut the cord. I think I'm going to probably log into my PlayStation today, maybe tonight,
Yeah,
and
do
jump into my
it
account and
then.
just cancel it
Let's see.
all. because I don't know why I'm
Do
pissing
it
away
now,
this
no
money for a
balls.
service that I'm getting no
Do it
benefits from.
now. You don't have
But I'll
any
keep
balls.
Game Pass
Let us
because I
hear
got
your
more games
address.
coming right around the horizon, including a
No?
round that I will be paying
Okay.
and I are playing. And I do still agree that Game Pass is the best value for the buck for the modern gamer.
What a
So-
weird lip thing
Okay.
you did.
All right, guys. So that's all I got for you today. Now, would you guys like to chat about anything, or should we get set up for this Monster Hunter beta? It's up to you. Well, I didn't do any Q&A with you guys today. We didn't have time. By the way, Mayor
us how
Charlie
you
did a
did it.
$5 super chat. I said, preach it, Phil. By the
No.
way, I love your new channel designs. I'm glad to hear that. A lot of
Yeah,
rebranding, a lot of new
yeah.
stuff this year, right? Everything feels fresh this year, which is excellent. So thank you for that,
Very
Mayor
fresh.
Charlie. And Orange Chef Sakai.
What's
10
DRM
months as a
about? What is
member
that?
has said, please swap your top
DRM is
hashtag
like anti-piracy measure.
Oh, okay.
Piracy measures and stuff.
Okay. Gotcha.
itchy. It's actually not itchy.
Good question.
It's oops. 75, correct? So now we're halfway to our
Dark
goal.
Wolf says,
It's
when
actually not
anything
itching me,
happens ever, he
But like
starts
I said,
a
I have
revolution.
sensitive skin,
Yeah.
and I
We
shave, so
need
every
it,
time it
guys.
just
Rise
touches,
up.
it just feels
'em
like
up.
it's not itchy. It's just like ah,
Stop
you know, like in a
touching it.
tingle. Oh man, I don't know why it's doing that.
Oh,
but-
man.
okay.
Iron it, dumb bitch.
All right. Well, are we good? I guess we could end the show, and
Please, God in heaven, yes.
and then we'll get
Yes.
set up
please.
for Ratchet and Clank.
God, you're so
That's what
ugly.
we're playing today.
Ratchet.
No, we're
and-
not. Ratchet and
Hmm?
Clank is the font. We're gonna get set for Monster Hunter.
Oh. Why?
Why would you use Ratchet and Clank
Why?
for this?
Wilds beta.
Why?
All right.
I think he does shave
All
his
right,
chest.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Level 1
Oh my
podcast.
God.
Tomorrow,
Oh my
we'll be
God.
talking about what I felt about Monster Hunter Wild.
Huh?
We'll also be talking about how
No,
Street
we're
Fighter
talking
6
about
went
Monster
for my
Hunter
second
going
session here
wild.
with
It's
my
the,
student
Monster
today.
Wild?
Yeah,
And
no,
of course,
Monster's going
We'll
wild.
talk about
Monster
any new
Girl's
game news
going
or any
wild.
happenings.
Yeah, my
So I
mom
hope that
goes
you
wild
guys will join me
sometimes.
tomorrow
Oh, is she
for
a
another
monster
fun
girl?
show.
What is she, like
All
a-
right, but in
like
the
a
meantime, thank
slime
you all for
girl
watching
or
the
a
Level 1
snake girl?
podcast.
No, she
and I'll see
doesn't
you
lie.
on
Oh, she
Monday.
does it live. Oh, what's her
No.
channel name?
Okay,
Oh, sorry.
Just the nannies.
So we're about to
Oh,
get
sorry,
set
guys.
up.
Sorry, so sorry.
but I have to use the bathroom first. So let's play some funny clips for you.
Monster's
Well,
going
To
wild.
entertain you
Th-
while I'm
this has been
gone, and then
a
I'll be.
mercifully short pre-stream.
Yeah.
I think. So,
I have a redirect set up to Ann Leet.
ooh, let's
Ew.
go to Ann Leet and tell
Yeah.
him that the Beamer sent you. Actually, that you guys are the Beamers, and that the Beamie babies sent you. That's us. We're the Beamie babies.
We're the Beanie Babies. Rise up.
Rise up, rebel against the tyrannical PSN network.
Yeah, fuck them.
All right. Well, thank you
Getting
very
better
much.
on the improv side of things. Thank fuck.
You're doing a great
Good.
job. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank
Let's.
you.
What are you doing the rest of the day? Are you streaming again today, Ingrid?
I'm probably going to chill.
You're gonna shill for what?
I'm gonna shill for my own
For
Twitch
pregnancy
channel.
for pregnancy pillows?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I'm gonna take some time, watch some stuff, and let the mucus. in my
Yeah, you let that
lungs die
mucus soak out. You know, you just wring it out of you, and then you'll be good.
down. Yeah. I'm just gonna do a handstand and let it all drain out.
Good
Gross.
call. Ugh. Oh
Gross.
yeah,
That's really
yoga
gross.
for the for your sinuses, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
something for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. He
All
still
right.
got back. That's crazy.
Well, thanks a lot. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
We were live the whole time. This is probably the first. We've
Oh,
the first time
wow.
we've actually ended the stream like at the same rate that he did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
we
pretty-
didn't pause as much.
Pretty
Weird.
impressive. Pretty impressive today, guys. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
As always,
Appreciate it. Yeah.
have a great evening, have a great afternoon, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. And tell
Please.
Ann Lee we said hi.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.